Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the latest episode of the Holy Smokes Podcast. Back with episode 12 with your host, Damian Guillermo, Malachi, and of course myself. What's it doing, bros?
How y'all niggas doing?
What's going on?
Y'all here.
How y'all feel? Y'all good? Y'all good?
Doing great, bro.
Yes, sir. Back with the latest episode of the podcast to get into some of these topics. We got a lot of fiery topics, a lot of funny shit on here. A
Fiery
lot
would
of
be the
beef this
word.
week. I
Hey,
think that's
yo.
really
Pause.
the
Whoa.
yo,
What happened?
man. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to give a good intro.
What you
I'm
say?
trying to put my all into it. I'm trying to set us up for
Too much
success.
sauce.
And niggas trying to trip me before I even get into. Come on, man, that's crazy. But we do have a lot of I can't say beef. So what would you say? God damn it.
Controversy.
Controversy.
Friendly
Goddamn.
competition. Heated argument, or not heated arguments, but just
a lot of
friendly
conflict.
banter.
Yeah, friendly banter.
I wouldn't call all of it friendly.
We got some folks trying to push albums out. You know what I'm saying? We got fun folks. Some of the beef real, some of the beef not. You know, we gonna get into that.
All right, well, shit, man. Let's start at the top, man. MGK versus Jack Harlow. I think this is
So what's really going on with that? Because every time I see MGK get into it with somebody, I don't be really taking it that serious. And it's always against another white dude. You know what I'm saying? It's never against, some black dude, and it's always MGK versus another white rapper.
No,
they
this
had
time is
said
different.
if you want to get rid of like a white rapper, send MGK. He'll do the job. He like the white rapper hitman or some shit.
Oh God. The white rapper is sad.
But nah, it's not that serious. Basically, I don't know if y'all listened to the Jack Harlow album that came out a couple weeks ago. But on one of those, like he was like, it was fire. Shout out Jack Harlow. On one of the songs, he was like, on the best white rapper since the one that rapping about vomit on sweater and I don't care who you think is better and shit like. So he basically was like, I'm the best white rapper. Fuck y'all niggas. You know what I mean? And of course, MG Kelly. I mean, I said MG Kelly. MG.
I mean,
looking
honestly,
at MGK.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah, Machine Gun. MG Kelly.
I give it to him. I give him that title right now. Best white rapper right now. I give it to him. Honestly.
I mean, it's up for that. I don't know. I let the whites.
You know what I'm saying? Just come.
Yeah,
MGK got mad and shit.
I'll let the whites fight to death. Fight to the death for it.
Bro. Put out some music, nigga. He the best white rapper.
But Machine Gun Kelly had came back out on with a freestyle with Corday over the Central C joint. The no.
How could I be? Well, no. There was two.
It wasn't that. It was the Renegade freestyle.
Renegade.
So his latest freestyle he had put out was the Renegade freestyle, classic Jay-Z Eminem joint. And on there he was like, man, Jack Harlow, give Drake his flow back. That all types of shit.
Right. How could you Jack man?
Oh, yeah. That's a hard bar. I ain't gonna lie.
It is hard.
It was hard.
I see why they call you Jack Man. You Jack Man's whole swag. Give Drake his flow back. Come on, man.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
MGK hard, bro. I've always been a fan of MGK.
I say that's hard. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with MGK, but in my eyes, that's a compliment. If you saying I'm taking somebody else's flow, and you know Jack Harlow look up to Drake. You know what I'm saying? That's his mentor type shit. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that'd be kind of a compliment. But it's whatever. If you think it's a diss, it's a diss. I just feel like he trying to. I haven't been the biggest MGK fan. I bump him sometimes, but I just feel like he's trying to get back into the limelight when he knows it's Jack Harlow time. So
you think he just clout chasing basically?
Oh yeah, 100%.
100%.
Yeah, I don't know. I will say I kind of stole this take because I heard it from Joe. But yo, when you making your rap name, bro. Jack Harlow, there's so many plays you can do on the word Jack, fool. Like, nigga, Jack in the box. Look, nigga, you just gotta be careful, bro. Because,
that's a good point. Because niggas can flip Jack for days.
Bruh, niggas will be on your ass for days, bro.
Jack hard. Period. Like, just the name Jack, that shit hard. That shit sound like masculine in hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody want to fuck with you type shit. But that's just me.
Shout out to
I know a
Jack,
brother
bro.
named Jack. Shout out Jack.
Exactly. I was about to say, Ty got a shout out to Jack, bro.
Hey, just to say, man, I know y'all seen the video. MGK did that little freestyle with the fluffiest white hat on, man, looking
Yeah, man.
a little zesty, but you know what I'm saying.
Chill
I
out,
can't
chill
even
out.
take
Killed
you
him.
serious. Like,
He
Yeah,
you
killed
worried
this
this nigga
about
talking
man.
your
about
right,
the
but, like
zest
what you
police.
wearing, my guy?
Yo, come on, bro. Nah, he definitely wilded out on him, bro.
Yo,
That was some bars. Every time
nah,
MGK
that
hit the
was hard.
mic,
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie.
Every time
He
he hit
got
the mic,
hard funk flex freestyles, sway freestyles.
yeah,
I know his last 2 or 3 albums have been like rock, sort of like pop joints, but you know, breaking rap, bro. He always been. I fuck with MGK.
I
I
get
even
to
like
him.
his pop albums. I be
I get
listening
to him.
to Tickets to My Downfall. That joint hard.
all I'm saying is I gotta see Jack Harlow respond to this. You can't stay quiet, bro.
I think Jack too nice of a guy
Yeah.
to.
Yeah,
You
I
know what
think
I'm
Jack
I
saying?
does
feel
Too
like,
nice
respond,
of
bro.
a guy.
Jack
I'm
might
just
give
saying,
him a
unless it's like,
sub.
unless it's real, bro. I feel like Jack should shut his mouth, bro, and let his numbers talk. You know, that's what Drake
Yeah, I
do.
Yeah,
feel like that's what he
Majority of the
probably
time,
gonna
anyway.
do.
Yeah,
Nah,
You know
bro,
what I'm
this is
saying?
rap,
He
bro.
might give
Fuck
him
out of
like a
here.
little bar though. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
This is
Don't get
rap,
MGK
bro.
no time. You know, I respect both. You know, respect both artists, but you know, if you're really trying to get the dub and there's some serious beef y'all got going on, just kill him with
Right.
silence. Let your numbers talk, dog.
All
yeah. If
right.
I'm Jack, I don't respond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Jack.
Unless
And
it's a
MGK.
play on, promote my album and shit, then I respond.
Okay. A little bit more serious one right here. YB versus Dirt. You know,
YB versus the world.
YB
Really,
versus the
yeah.
world,
YB
really.
versus
God,
You
the
know what I mean?
versus the
my God.
entire
He
music
going off. I
industry.
ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
So he had put out a song called I forget what it was called, but
The richest
Uh,
op.
well,
that's the
that's
name of
the
the
album
album.
name.
But there's a song on there where he's
That shit
basically
hard.
like dissing like
I didn't know that
everybody in the
album.
industry type shit. Yeah, he dissing Drake, he dissed J. Cole, he dissed Yachty,
Yeah.
He dissed
It's
everybody. I mean, he been at Soldier
um
Boy ass. Yo,
Soldier Boy.
did you see the video he did addressing Soldier Boy? That shit was so fucking
When he
funny, bro.
pulled
Yeah,
up
I
on the
saw
go
that
kart,
Yeah,
shit.
pulled up on the
not the go
bike.
kart, the bike. Yeah, he was like, "Pussy ass," and then
I ain't
took
see
back
that.
off. That's
I need
crazy.
to look that shit up. That shit sound funny as hell.
Bruh.
Yeah, I mean they're just real short, bro. It's just the way he pulled up on the bike. This shit
Yeah.
was just
That
I feel
shit.
like as far as like NBA YoungBoy and like his beef with like, what I'm saying, him versus the world, like I feel like that's a smart play because like he one of the biggest artists out, bro. And rap fans, hip hop fans, they eat beef up. You know what I'm saying? They eat that shit up. You know
Huh?
what I'm saying? So I feel like you know what I'm saying, that shut your ass up.
they eat beef up.
Yeah,
Niggas is
they eat that
wildin'.
shit up.
Yo,
That shit up.
I've been light. He's
But
my shit
Wow.
was light.
y'all know what I'm talking about.
He
Wow.
But yeah,
wildin'. That's
Huh?
yeah.
Max. I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all know
Pause.
hip hop and rap, they love that beef shit, bro. They love that. I feel like that's a smart play
Yeah.
the
Yo,
young boy part.
I don't know, man. I
Shit.
feel like young boy is just, he gonna.
Yeah.
He
He
I
gonna do what
crazy.
he
I
Look,
feel
want.
look,
like he
I
a
feel like
kid, bro. Like I
yeah,
don't even feel like
for
he
sure.
like some
He a kid
he a
and he
kid,
crazy
bro.
and folks love that shit, bro. For sure. Folks love that, bro.
Like
At
it's
least I
some
do.
shit he do that I just be like, damn, bro, like that. Like him dissing Yachty and J. Cole, like that shit just.
Yeah.
Shit was
It's just like,
unnecessary.
bro,
It's
I
unnecessary. It's
think
childish almost. It's
yeah,
just like a nigga
yeah,
lashing out at,
right.
I
yeah.
don't know,
I
for
kind of
nothing.
think
I
the
could
opposite.
understand the Dirk shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
it's real, real
Some
bodies,
real shit behind
been
that
dropped
with
about.
Quando Rondo and Lil Tim and
Yeah.
yeah, there's some real shit behind that. But I kind of disagree with Damien's take. I think it's good promo. I think he's crashing out right now. Like the
Mhm.
music industry is a very small business, and from what I hear and from what I hear about other people, and when you just come out at everybody, like you literally fucking up all your potential
Yeah.
collaborations with anybody.
Yeah.
Because at the end of
I
the
understand.
day, he's an independent artist, right?
Yeah.
And he drops his own shit, but he's literally alienating himself from ever
Yeah.
working with anybody. Like you're going at Dirk, you're going at J. Cole, you're going at people that people love.
I understand that. But then there's the other side of like he don't need nobody else's money. You know what I'm saying? He got plenty of money already. He don't need nobody else's money. For sure.
Well, it's not even about the money. I mean, they all rich, Like
Yeah.
it's about music at the end of the day. And YoungBoy sales, as people have been reporting, have been dropping lower and lower.
Oh, dropping. Okay. I didn't know that.
He needs a hit. He's gone from selling 100K to selling 60, 70K, and they're predicting that this album that he just dropped is probably going to sell lower. But like, if at the end of the day, bro, it's about making good music. And I really don't think YoungBoy really dislikes all these people. I think he's really just doing this for the attention, but I don't think it's going to bring back as much album sales as he thinks it really is going to do. I don't think that's worth crashing out and lashing out at everybody. That's like, all right, fuck Kanye, fuck Jay-Z, fuck Drake, fuck J. Cole, fuck Kendrick. Like, what is that gonna do, bro? Like, that's not doing anything. You're literally just eliminating the possibility of ever working with these people. Like, unless you want to, then you got to humble yourself and apologize. And knowing YoungBoy, he's not the type of nigga that's gonna want to do that. So
knowing him, he's not gonna apologize 100%. Only thing I'm gonna say about
but I do think he think like what Damian says. Like, I feel like he just got so much money, he got so much influence. Like, he just don't need to. I feel like that's how he thinks. Like,
he know he on top.
So,
but Malachi, what you saying? Yeah, that make a lot of sense. You cutting off your industry connections. Crashing out, saying all this shit to these other artists. You know what I'm saying? You gonna cut some connection off. But I definitely think that's what his fan base and the people who follow YoungBoy, that's what they love, bro. They love that. That angsty teenagery. That what I'm saying. Not that he added
rebellious.
Yeah, rebellious. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's definitely part of his like charm. You know what I mean? Like, that's definitely what brings in like
it's part of his charm. Yeah,
I get
views and shit.
But you got to grow up eventually. He's not gonna be a kid forever, or nobody's young forever. Eventually,
and we ain't
people
gonna keep calling him a kid because bro got like 10 children. He's fighting hella cases. The nigga like he got to be in his 20s, like early 20s or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
I don't mean to call him a kid.
We ain't gonna keep putting that.
Honestly,
it's not just you, but
I'm not gonna lie. I think if anybody the next Lil Wayne, bro, it might be YoungBoy.
That's a hot take for sure.
I don't think so.
I said it might. I said it might.
In what way, shape, or form?
He definitely one of his sons, though. Come on now. He definitely one of his sons. Now.
There's a lot of Lil Wayne sons, though.
Yeah, I about to say the 90% of the game, Lil Wayne.
I mean, is that really even like a stat? Like, how many sons does Lil Wayne have in the rap?
He's Lil Wayne's best son, though, as far as sales. He won Lil Wayne's best son.
As far as sales?
What about Drake?
As far as popularity.
What about Drake? Drake is literally his son.
I would say Lil Wayne if Drake is Lil Wayne's son, I think of Drake, Drake had Lil Wayne as a mentor to guide him, you know what I'm saying, through the industry and like, you know what I'm saying, give him that first step to, make that initial, boom that he had. But I feel like, I don't know, as far as like the mannerisms and like, it reminds me a lot of what early Wayne used to do, get into a lot of trouble, I'm not necessarily. I don't think Lil Wayne was dissing folks left and right, but it just reminds me of early Wayne.
And they're both from Louisiana, so they might got some of the same like
kind of sound alike,
it's type shit. So I mean, I can see that a little bit. Him and Ack went at it too. Him and Academics, that just seems like more childish
promo.
Just
coming at everybody.
Shit. I don't know.
Yeah, he called Yachty the F slur.
Oh, he did. He did. I did hear that. I saw that.
Yeah,
that video.
Which is interesting because they had that song, NBA YoungBoy boat. That joint was hard, bro, back in the day. But
NBA YoungBoy was fire.
And I don't know, bro. I really think it's the funniest out of all this is the Soulja Boy shit, bro. Have y'all seen Soulja Boy reaction to all this?
The Soulja Boy reaction is crazy.
Nah, I didn't.
I think Soulja Boy be on his phone where just looking for people to say his name. looking for anybody to mention his name and any sort of negativity just so he can have a moment like this, bro. Because there's no way, bro. Like this.
What did he say?
Yo,
a lot.
He said, the live stream was so fucking funny, bro. I wish I could pull up the clip, bro, because that shit was hilarious, bro. He's like, you been on house arrest you ain't even been outside. Like, he been.
I'm not gonna say I showed this in the NBA YoungBoy music videos. Man, just be in the house doing this, like smoking a cigarette. Man, know he can't be on drugs.
Yeah, Soulja Boy was going off on his ass, but that shit was
Soulja
funny.
Boy probably got the best reaction content,
Oh
whatever
God,
the
oh
fuck.
God, I
Yeah,
forgot.
like all this other.
And I'm not sleeping on this next album. I'm gonna bump that hoe. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
mean,
Listen,
it
I
dropped.
listened to the
Bro, I
I
always
listened to the
listen
first
to a
song.
couple songs from the
I
Soulja
listened
Boy
to the first
projects just to
song.
see if they hard.
That shit was hard. I'm not gonna lie. I was
For real.
about that jump. Yeah.
I'm gonna put that on
I'm
my
not. I'm not
library.
gonna sleep on Soulja Boy ever again.
You dropped, bro.
He really a veteran. I'm not gonna sleep
Yeah.
on him
You're really
anymore.
like 30-something years old too.
Yeah.
Shout out Soulja.
Yeah,
Gilly and Joe Budden, bro.
Mm.
I told you,
Yeah.
bro. We got a lot of beef news, ladies and gentlemen. Pause. Look, you see how Guillermo head poked up when he's. I said a lot of.
He said beef.
His ears perked up. He was
What's
like,
up
"What?"
with you, bro? You wildin' today. Hands off
yo,
his rocker.
yo, how much beef being made behind you right now, bro?
Yo, listen, I'm in the bodega,
Yo,
bro. Leave me in my environment.
that
Leave me
shit
alone, bro.
crazy.
You
You got a
poking the
lot of
bear.
meats behind you, dog.
Mr.
I'm just
Brooks.
saying. I'm
Hi,
just
Little
saying.
Mr.
motherfucker
Brooks.
got
It's
peas
a
back
lot of
there.
meats behind you. Too
Nah,
much.
yeah,
Too much,
okay,
in my
bro.
opinion. You
Hey,
know.
Extra beef, look now.
but y'all don't want to talk about eating up beef. Hey, come on.
Joe Budden and Gilly got into some back and forth. And
Yep.
I'm still kind of confused on where it came from.
So it
So
came
this was
from
back when
the $1
part
million
of the
worth of
Cameron
game.
joint, right?
Well, no, that and I think what the $1 million worth of game episode where Charlemagne was on there, and I think there were some, Joe and Charlemagne have some like mystery beef. Pause.
Intention,
Yeah, I don't even know
yeah. Yo,
what the
it's a
hell.
lot of. We gotta retire that word from this podcast,
Yes,
bro.
dude.
You gotta find another word instead of
Or
saying that
instead of
because
saying
it's
beef.
always gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I don't know, but they had some issue. Basically, and then I
Protein.
think some protein
They had some
and
That
protein.
shit sound even worse. I ain't gonna count. This shit
but
sound worse.
Yo,
Gilly
all
sent
right,
some
but
shots at Joe talking about, we got advertising dollars, something along those lines. And Joe basically came out and was like, he was making fun of him. Like he went on his podcast. He's like, bruh, you in a master bedroom, your headboard is covering up a small ass window. Basically just shitting on his master bedroom setup.
yeah, I
Cause
seen
it's
the
like if you,
window.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that shit was kind of funny
It was
though.
it was funny. I ain't gonna lie.
It
Joe
was
Budden
kind of
know
funny.
how to like poke at you. You know what I
You
mean?
listen to that to Joe Budden?
Joe Budden know how to do what?
Go
He
Joe
know how to
Budden said
poke
that
at
to
you.
Gilly?
Yeah.
Down. Gilly would have a smaller. I mean, Joe Budden bigger than him. Like he would have a
No,
smaller
they're
No,
they're
Gilly's in the
they're both.
podcast space. Like he's huge.
Gilly. He up there.
Yeah,
He next to Joe Budden though. Joe Budden
Yeah.
yeah,
podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
$1
his
million
podcast
with the
been
game
jumping.
is.
They right there next to each
But
other,
he,
bro. I don't know who's on top of who, but they're right there next to each other.
I'm about to
Pause.
say I watch a Joe Budden jump. I watch a Gilly jump.
$1 million with the game's a nice pod, bro. It's a $1 million with the game.
This is that like I know Joe Budden and Gilly like they both old niggas, bro. But I feel like Gilly really old nigga fool. Like I don't know what it is. Like I feel like he old to hell, bro. Mm-hmm. I just can't
Uh,
relate to like some of the stuff he be talking about, and that's cool. You know, I'm just young, but like
I don't know. I think they definitely have two different. I think a lot of people thought they probably share a common audience, which I think there is a lot of overlap.
Yeah, there's some
But
overlap.
I think so.
but they're I don't know.
I
It's
think
been
the difference is between them is that like, and I'm not saying this is bad or good, but Joe Budden's shit is really like him, you know what I mean? And like
right,
Gilly and Wallow, it's Gilly and Wallow, but they're super guest based, right?
right,
So a
Yeah.
lot of their traffic is their fans for sure, and then whatever fans of the guests that they
yeah,
have and bring on, right? That
right,
obviously is gonna boost numbers and boost subscribers, you know, that type of thing. And you know, so I think that's just like the biggest difference. You know what I'm saying? If you're tuning into a Joe Budden podcast,
you're
it's
there for Joe
probably
Budden.
because you're a Joe Budden fan, right?
Yeah,
If you're
right,
tuning into Gilly and Wallow, you might like Gilly and Wallow, but you might
but you're there
really
for
like the guests they brought
yeah
on,
the
right?
guest.
correct. Yeah,
It's that sort
and
of thing. It's whatever.
it's also hard to gauge like I guess who got the most bread, even though it's not really but they're both on the
Is it
same level.
about
But
bread?
it's not about bread, but their shots
Because
are
Gilly and
basic.
Wallow paid. They
Yeah, they
paid.
both pay, but Joe is by throwing the bedroom like your
Yeah, I
headboard
know.
is in
I
front of a
know.
small ass window in the
I'm trying
basement.
little boy
Like,
him.
yeah, he basically it's hard because Joe Budden's an independent. He doesn't have any advertising dollars associated with his pod, which means you have the liberty and freedom to really do whatever the fuck you want. You don't have to be
Mhm.
censored or when you have them advertising dollars. like behind your shit, you have to really watch what you say because the advertisers could pull those dollars at any time if they ain't fucking with what you really got going on. So
That's the
Right.
Gilly situation.
well, yeah, that's $1 million with the game.
Yeah.
They're not an
They signed to
independent.
Barstools, right?
Yeah, they're
And I
signed to
forget who
Barstool,
Barstool is with. I
Mm.
think they're part of a larger
a larger
thing.
entity. Yeah,
But
but
yeah, like Joe's
that's
basically independent, right? And like they signed to the major, you know what I'm saying? If you want
right.
to put it like that. So
So you have to be careful
I
with
don't know.
that.
It seems like Joe Budden getting more money than me.
Well, but that's
When
the
it,
thing. Like, he's also spending more money to operate his podcast because when you have your own network, when you're paying for everything, you're paying for your own promotion. You're paying like just imagine it's like the label versus independent artist. Would you rather have? There's a lot of work you have to put in and a lot of money you have to invest as an independent artist to distribute your music versus just sign to a label and sure they take a cut and you might have to operate by their rules, but they do all the hard shit for you, you
they
know.
got that promotion, they got that, the advertising, the
And they
promoting your shit.
hella advertising, Manscaped, whatever. These companies, the advertisers they pay a shit ton of money, bro. Like,
and on the other thing with the advertisements, right? It's like one thing about the Joe Budden podcast, which I really love, and I know a lot of people love, is that he might have some sponsorships, but he doesn't run ads on his podcast. You know what I'm saying? He might give you a
Yeah.
shout out, like, hey, shout out Cash App, blah, 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 and keep going, right? Just as a jokes or whatever, some shit, right?
right,
But like he doesn't have like a whole 5 minute segment dedicated to
reading out
like,
the
reading a
this
script for like
podcast is
man, you know what I mean? And there's a
sponsored by
lot of
Manscaped.
podcasts that do
Right.
that. And Gillian Wallow do that too.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I understand it, get your bread, but it kind of breaks the immersion for me when, you have to
Yeah,
listen to a whole bunch of ads in between the shit.
understandable. But I mean, if
You
I'm
know
in
what I
a
mean?
situation, I'm doing that shit
No,
every
hell yeah.
time.
I'm
Of
doing that shit
course,
Yeah,
too. You know what I'm saying?
no
I'm not
problem.
mad at it. And I don't mind listening to it sometimes. But I'm just
It's
saying
just
as far
as
as
far as
like,
like what you call it, the audience perspective,
yeah, right,
it
right.
breaks the immersion. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to the
So
Holy Smokes podcast, unsponsored at this moment.
yeah. We
yeah.
need sponsors. We available. You know what I'm saying? Hit us up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Whoever
sir.
listening.
What type of sponsorships y'all think we would get?
I fuck with a
Uh,
Manscaped. I fuck with a Manscaped sponsorship.
Manscaped, you
Yeah,
already said
honestly,
it,
Yo,
I'll
man.
take anything we can
Blue
get. Honestly,
Blue
yeah,
Chew. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
right.
it probably the whatever our
Yeah.
demographic audience. If we look at our analytics, we could probably figure
We
out
could probably
quickly.
figure out.
Manscaped and Blue
Yeah,
Chew.
I feel
But
like our demographic, we do a lot of hip hop. We do some what
Yep.
would you call it? Like hip hop.
well, but that's the thing. I think it's just the audience. So Google has a lot of information, and they can essentially figure out like, okay, the people who are watching the Holy Smokes podcast are predominantly younger males that are between the age of 23 to 27.
Right.
There's a few, they can really target and they're just going to probably Manscaped. So basically, advertisers can see all the stats before they come
Right.
in,
you got
and
niggas watching this hoe, Manscaped, like you know
right.
what I'm
Right.
saying? Shit like that. Like
I mean, that's
Okay.
the reason it's like that, But you
Yeah.
go to different parts of YouTube and you'll see more feminine. Like I didn't even know this certain companies existed, But it's just because Google's a fucking monster at doing shit like that, targeting
Right.
ads to different, different shit.
No, bro. Oh, one day we get a sponsorship. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it's coming, bro. Just give it
Soon
time.
come.
Eventually,
Soon come.
eventually.
Hey, listen.
Back on track with more protein news. Freddie B versus Fit Miami. Not
Spready
Fit
gives.
Miami. Fit Mommy. I keep
Fit
calling her
mommy.
Fit Miami.
It looks like
Her name
Miami,
is
bro.
Fit
It
Mommy.
look like
You
It
know what
looks
fit
I'm
like
saying?
Miami.
Miami, fit mommy, fit thought.
So if you don't know
Fit.
what's kind of, I'll give a little backstory here because this is more niche. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you gotta kind of be plugged in to really know what's going on with this joint right here. So Freddie Gibbs, very
And
accomplished rapper, a lot of very acclaimed music to his name, and his girlfriend, former porn star Fit Mommy, right? I don't
right.
even. She got to workshop that name, bro. Fit Mommy. I don't like it.
I don't like
I
it
don't
either.
like it.
kind of
Just
weird.
I
Uh,
know she can come up with something better than that.
Something more unique than that shit.
Fit Mommy. I could see if like she was like a cross trainer or like something athletic. Well,
yeah.
is porn athletic?
She
I
is
don't know.
athletic. Did you see those? Did you see
I
those
think
videos
so.
of her squatting Freddie Gibbs, bro? She literally had
Yeah, I
this
saw
nigga
that
like
shit.
Yeah.
squatting this nigga. I'm like, damn. I'm sorry, bro. My girl
nah.
can't be
God, you're not
manhandling
doing
me
that.
like that.
On
All
God, you're
right,
not
well,
doing
I
that.
guess she fit. So Freddie Gibbs, acclaimed rapper, and his ex-girlfriend now, Fit Mommy, right? Got into a big internet sort of, and it wasn't even really a beef. It
Expose.
was just her exposing him for like all the
The cap.
dumb stuff he
Yeah.
doing and shit like that. So
Yeah.
basically, I'll kind of summarize it. They was together for a while. Um, Apparently in her story, right? They talked about having a kid, planning families, talked about baby names and building a life together, right? She
Mm-hmm.
finally gets pregnant. She tells Freddie. Freddie's like, actually, nah, I don't want this baby. Get an abortion. She don't want to have the abortion because she feels like they made it like together, like, and it was on purpose, so she don't want to get rid of it. And basically after that, he cut all contact with her. You know what I mean? Like he blocked her or no.
Well, she was
She
paying his phone bill.
Can we just come to the
she was
agreement that
paying
they
his
both
phone
wrong?
bill.
Like, we
No,
just come
that's
to
what
the
I was about to
agreement
say.
they
They
both
both
wrong.
wrong.
Yeah, cause like
They definitely
he
both
lying
wrong.
to her, she a hoe. Like they both wrong, bro. Like
N-
just man.
I can't
But
even say that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of leaning towards Fit Mommy's side on this topic, bro. Only because Freddie Gibbs tried to promise her this lifestyle. So she literally, since she was
And
a
before you get into it, I just
yeah,
want
go ahead.
to preface this by saying she has like a Twitter thread with like 20 tweets of receipts, like with text
Yeah,
messages, screenshots,
everything.
conversations, everything to like
And
kind of back up everything she's. So she's not just saying this and like
far
just
fetched.
capping. She has all the facts and like
she
it's
got the receipts.
clearly in black and white. So
And
This ain't no
I just want
hearsay.
to, yeah,
right.
this ain't no hearsay. I just want to make that kind of clear. Go ahead though.
And allegedly also she has a screenshot of this nigga spreading his ass
Oh,
in the
Oh
camera.
my
whoa,
god, bro.
yo,
That
Oh
she
man.
yo.
allegedly.
I'm gonna say you want to expose the nigga. That's all you gotta do, bro.
Well, but she didn't. No, she didn't
She didn't
post
post
the
that. She didn't
screenshot. She
post
just
that.
says she has a picture on her phone. But I think Freddie's kind of wrong in the situation, bro. Because one, you knew the girl was a porn star when you first
Right.
dated her, right? So, and you knew this when you were promising her that you wanted to pursue a family with her. But you promised her this false dream, and she stopped doing porn. So she literally stopped doing her whole thing that brings her income. Her whole life was OnlyFans. So she stopped sleeping with, other men. Stopped. She didn't do anything with him because, he didn't want to do that. He's Freddie Gibbs. So like literally, I literally just sacrificed and threw my career. I threw everything I had going to the side, to be with you, and then you're promising me this life, you're promising me to have kids, you're gonna get married, blah blah blah. And then when I get pregnant, you probably went and talked to your homeboys and be like, bro, you really wifing up an OnlyFans girl, bro? Come on, bro. And then it's like, bro, you already done did it. Like you can't. I mean, you can renege, but bro, like you look. And for one, you're an old ass nigga, bro. He's like 41, 42 years old, bro. You too old to be doing shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
And you already have other kids. Like, I'm sorry, bro.
Imagine
It's
being
real.
like 40 years plus, like spread an eagle like that and sending that to
That's
yo.
Yeah,
crazy, bro.
Yo,
exactly.
that's wild. I fuck with Freddie. Shout out Freddie Gibbs, bro. Big fan, but
Big
dog,
fan too, bro.
that's wild.
But I'm
That's
not gonna
wild.
lie. Hearing this stuff and these
I ain't gonna lie.
allegations make me look at him in a different light, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey,
That's
and
I was
wild.
gonna say it's like
that's
Freddie Gibbs wrong for promising her all that stuff, but then again, it's like you fucking with a rapper. Like, come on now, that is a nigga who makes money from what you call it? Damn, not making fun of women, but what's that word?
Objectifying.
Yeah, yeah, he makes money from objectifying women. Like he's a rapper, you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know, like if you wanted a good man, you know what I'm saying? Why did you date a rapper? You know, I'm not saying all rappers down low like that, but you get what I'm saying. Like,
But that's the thing. She jumped in according to the receipts. He jumped in her DMs. Since
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
She
she
never
never even
yeah,
heard
pursued
of
this
him.
dude.
She
yeah,
never heard of him before. So
uh-huh,
he jumped in her DMs, and he's like, "Oh, you're a
yeah.
rapper? That's cool. I've never dated a rapper. Let me try dating a rapper."
Makes
So
sense. Yeah.
so it's not
Mhm.
like she just went out of her way. Like, let me date
I'm
a
gonna say,
nigga that's a
you know
rapper.
who Future is, dog? Future rapper too. Shit know who that is. It's a rap. You know what
But
I'm
she,
saying?
Future's a different
Yeah,
kind of
it's
Future on a
I
insane.
conversation.
don't know,
different
fool.
tier as
I
far
don't
as
know.
popularity.
And
As far as like,
There's
as far as
tears to this
trap,
toxicity.
Have you
as
ever
far
heard a
as
Freddie
trap,
Gibbs song?
Yeah.
hell no.
No, I'm
But
talking to Damian. You heard a
hell
Future
no.
song though, right?
Yeah. But look,
Exactly. This
as
is what I'm saying.
as
Like,
far as rappers go though, like he's still a rapper, dog. You know what rappers do. You know what I'm saying? You know what these fans, you know what I'm saying? They always talking about having multiple hoes and all this, that, and third, all this money. So
but that's just
I,
the
I,
music.
I mean, I hope she wasn't expecting him to be like just this good dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, at the end of the
I was
day,
saying,
though, rappers are real people outside of
yeah,
their rap personas.
yeah,
You know,
a
yeah, for
lot of
sure,
that
Yeah.
shit is just rap. You know what I
for
It
mean?
sure.
is a lot of it is. I mean,
You
for
know what I
some of
mean?
these guys, it really ain't. I mean, they really
I
about
know
that
for sure.
life.
Some of them
But
just be on that, but you gotta like. I think you should really read her receipts though, Damon. You know what I mean?
yes,
Like all of
gotta
that
read.
puts it in context. So, like,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? She really got played. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
I
She
She
feel
really
like
did.
got
Yeah.
played.
both of them played themselves. To be honest.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't like her going on Extreme and doing like the
and
extra
Yeah,
expose
I didn't.
shit
That
though.
shit was
I
wild, bro.
don't
The
like
whole
that. You
conversation
know
they
what
were
I'm saying?
having, everything they were talking about, bro. I was like, damn,
Because
you really airing out all his shit
that's what
right now.
I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then she gonna try to bring his mental. Well, Freddie's not really happy, and I hope he gets the help he needs. But
And
why are you exposing him with his biggest op, his richest
yo,
op? You
and
know
the
what I
other
mean?
thing was too, bro. She on Act Stream talking about all that shit, and then they brought up him getting jumped by Benny and all that. I'm
Yeah,
like, damn, bro. Like
you
you,
know.
you really look like an op right now, and you his girl,
Yeah,
his
I ain't like
ex,
Yeah,
that. I ain't like,
whatever.
and I understand her perspective. Like, you know, he ain't really talk to me. I can't get in contact with him. This, and so making noise like this is the only way to kind of like,
yeah,
you know, like, hey, I'm still here type shit. But I ain't like the act interview.
That
But
don't make sense.
it was interesting
whatever.
though.
It was funny. It was
It was funny.
great content.
It
Great
was
Yeah,
great
content.
content.
and Act know
Great
what he
content.
doing, bro.
From
Act,
our
And act,
eyes here at the
yo,
Holy
act
Smokes
killed me when
podcast,
he was like,
great content.
10K to let me
for
name
the
your baby name.
that shit crazy.
You can change it after 5 years.
yeah, that shit was hilarious
He
though.
was really trying to play it, but she wasn't really going for a lot of his bullshit. But it
Yeah,
was a nasty interview on her part. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't
That
gonna
was
cap.
and
Shoot,
Spready Gibbs is hilarious, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The nickname Spready Gibbs, bro.
Spready
Come
that's
on,
Freddie
fool.
Gibbs.
Gibbs. That's a
Academics might
nasty.
be the king of giving Freddie Gibbs fucking.
He an almighty rap instigator for sure,
Right,
man. The
right, right,
king of
right, right.
instigators.
I think we can kind of move on. I was gonna
Yeah,
say something about the Dirk versus 6ix9ine boxing match, but we can do a quick take on that. Who y'all got? Drake? I
I
mean,
got Dirk.
Taking
Dirk or
Dirk.
I
6ix9ine?
got Dirk,
Dirk
bro.
beating
Taking
his
Dirk.
ass,
Dirk,
bro.
Dirk,
You see
Dirk.
how little he is? It's a rap. Dirk is
Yeah,
beating his ass.
yeah.
I got Dirk too, bro.
Next
Right.
topic. Look
I got
Next
the
at
topic.
voice.
hell no. Oh
The
shit.
Voice. Some more music news. Spinrilla is shutting down and being sued for 50
Mm.
million by major label. Dang.
The
RIP to
fuck
Spinrilla.
Spinrilla?
God,
You don't know who Spinrilla is, Geek?
and
I don't
really?
think so.
What?
I don't think so.
Spinrilla, bro.
It's
Live mixtapes, Dat
Yeah,
Piff, Spinrilla. They've been
Oh,
holding
okay.
down like the music.
Okay,
Come
my
mixtape
on,
fault.
game.
bro.
Yeah,
My
no, you
fault.
Come
good,
on,
bro.
bro.
You
Mixtapes.
good.
Okay, my fault.
They
That
legendary.
Piff is the
No,
big one.
That
Spinrilla is like
Piff.
little brother, basically.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Spinrilla was like the app on your phone, you know, because everybody didn't have a laptop or like a PC to go on that Piff,
Yeah.
download the zip file, unzip the zip, put it in your iTunes. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I
So
was more the
Spinrilla
Dad
was
Piff
like
guy, yeah.
yeah, I was that Piff too because I like tapping the files on the computer, but Spinrilla was the app, kind of like live mixtapes, where like it was like a streaming service, bro. You go on there, you type in your artist name. They had a mixtape out, right? Like Lil Wayne, for example. Sorry for the wait or some shit,
Mm-hmm.
and they had it right there. You know what I mean? And you could just listen to it straight off your phone from the app. It was like,
50 million.
but yeah,
Yeah,
Sheesh.
you know what I mean? Because a lot of their stuff is, you know, I
the
guess it's being
labels.
owned by labels and being copyrighted and they trying to get that bread. Spinrilla was like the last frontier for like, you know,
Um, ain't that shit?
mixtapes and shit like that.
Mixtape
So
scene. Yeah,
Can't they get caught up on like federal charges for that though? Because it's like pirating, right? Like,
yeah. I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
not
pirates
I
I
don't
mean, our
know.
necessarily.
I
mixtape's
don't
free
know.
though. Our mixtape was free.
Exactly.
Mixtapes are free, but like it doesn't mean like you're licensed to like have it. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-mm.
for example, like
So I pay
I
for
don't
that
know. I'm
life.
trying to think of an artist, you know what I mean?
Lil Wayne.
Like
Somebody.
Lil Wayne, but he wouldn't really fit in this scenario. But
Mm.
I don't know, like a Wiz Khalifa or something. You know what I mean? Like he
Yeah,
signed
early
to a
Wiz.
super major label, you know what I mean? Depending
Mm.
on the terms of his contract. they might own the license to
To
a
the
lot of
mixtape.
his shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like Taylor Alderdice or Cushion OJ. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That might be a mixtape that they want on like Apple Music or Spotify so they can make money from it. You know what I
They
mean?
they have put
Streaming.
those
So if
on
it's
though.
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Spinrilla and they're not making money from it, then that's an issue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's a lot of artists that are coming back and trying to put their mixtapes on like streaming services and shit like that,
Yeah.
And obviously labels want to profit from that. So
And some of those
can't be on
songs
Spinrilla.
have unclear samples too. So
Right. A
you
lot of
gotta.
unclear samples, it's a lot of stuff. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. And that's in a sense of like, when you watch an NBA game or NFL, right, and it'd be like, uh, the broadcasting streaming or if this
right.
presentation is not allowed by the whatever, whatever, whatever. You
Yep.
hear all that shit. So it's just basically on the sense of like, you have this on your website. This is owned by us. Are you saying you own this? Like, where'd
Right.
you get this? So now you got to speak on that. So I guess that's where this lawsuit coming from. 50
Yeah.
million. 50 million for a site where you could get this shit for free.
Yeah. They
I
put them
mean,
in the dirt.
yeah. I mean,
Mhm.
they're not gonna pay it. They don't have 50 million,
Yeah.
so
They
they're just
don't.
Right.
going out of
They.
business.
They
Like
gonna have to
Yeah.
settle somehow, but
they're
they
not
don't got
selling.
no
They're going
50
out of
million.
business. They're
Yeah.
done. Like
It's a
Bankruptcy.
wrap.
They
Yeah.
done for.
bankruptcy.
Claiming
They're done.
bankruptcy.
But see, that's the thing. I feel like the labels and streaming services couldn't wait to get these niggas the fuck out of here. They've been waiting patiently for the day they could put these niggas in the dirt, and it just
Yeah.
happened to be shit now.
I mean, shit.
So RP
That's hope.
Spinrilla,
Yeah.
you kept the
Yeah.
lights on for a lot of
Yeah. Look like the
people,
mixtape
man.
gang
So
going away.
Rest in peace.
yeah, it
Yeah,
is what it
mixtape
is,
it's
man.
dying, bro. They
Yeah.
trying to get that shit the fuck out of
What
here.
else? What other
Um,
music news we got with these artists, man? Y'all
I
seen The
mean,
Weeknd is retiring his stage name.
yeah.
I
Mhm.
wonder when he's
Um,
gonna change his
What I was
name
about to
to.
yeah.
say,
So
what?
apparently, like he's not gonna be the Weekend anymore. I think he said like after
Man.
his next project, he's gonna kill that name and just go by like Abel or
You
some
should
other
just go by
shit.
Abel. Abel's hard.
Yeah,
That
Abel's
name
hard.
is
I
just
ain't gonna
hard.
lie.
I'm gonna say my only thing is, bro, you know how many artists try to change their name, bro, and that end up going back to the same thing. We had what we had?
Ah,
We had the Young Thug Sex. We had what else
Jeffrey,
Young Thug had?
Snoop
Yeah,
Lion.
Jeffrey.
Jeffree. We had the
I
Snoop
mean, but
Lion.
you got to think about it though. So many of these artists, like it may not work out for them, but there's also artists that shit is just so
Yeah.
trendy.
If you
It's
can give
great
me
for them.
one
Look
artist
at
In the Young
that's probably
Thug
that.
example, like he's still Young Thug. Like
True.
you look at his names and his new music, it still say Young
Man,
Thug.
Young
Like this
Thug.
is like
However,
a complete rebrand. Like he's
however, I
not
got an
going by the
example,
Weekend
right?
no more.
P Diddy changed his name several times, and
Right?
each of those names, there's many people throughout generations who call him something different.
Yeah, they
Jay
call him
Z,
all types of
Jay
shit.
Z, look at Jay Z. Jay Z changed his name a couple times. He's still Jay Z, but you got
I'm gonna
Hove, you
say
got Jehovah, like
I'm gonna
like
say
But
he
look,
can have
there's a
another
difference.
hey,
alias. I feel
But
like he
there's a
can have
difference
another
between the
alias
alias, right? Like what
or alter
Damian said.
ego. Like to
Yeah.
me, he's still gonna be the Weekend, bro.
Oh
Like
yeah,
ain't
for
no
sure.
way.
People are
Like
still gonna call him
yeah.
Weekend.
Yeah, he just trying to. I feel like he just trying to stir up some, trying to get another alias under his belt. You know, Beyonce got the Sasha Fierce and all that shit. I feel like that's what he doing.
Okay. Well, shout out Weekend. Looking forward to whatever he got next coming
speaking
up.
of the weekend, y'all
What?
seen the news with Selena Gomez?
Mhm.
The Selena Gomez topic's funny. Apparently
Oh,
OD.
she
that
has
was one of her
protein.
best friends, ain't it?
What she
Nah,
got, Ty? She got beef?
no, she got protein with her kidney donor. Cause
Protein.
um so if you don't know, a long time ago, this was years back, right?
Yeah.
I remember being a kid hearing about this. She had got a kidney transplant. And I forget who the person. I think she was a fan or just
I think that was one of her friends, bro.
was it a friend?
Like
It might
I
have been
think
a
so.
friend. It
Yeah.
might have been a friend, but she got a kidney transplant, and she's fine now. She's doing great health wise, but she has issues with her kidney donor because she's been drinking alcohol, and the kidney donor isn't with that because obviously she's like,
Oh
I
yeah.
gave you
Yeah.
my
I gave you my
kidney,
motherfucking
you
kidney.
drinking
Like stop drinking that
alcohol,
shit, nigga.
like you know what I
The
mean?
fuck?
Like
Hell no.
I feel like
Ain't
she
give
just
you
gotta
my
eat
kidney
that,
just to
bro.
ruin
Oh,
that. I mean, but
Nah,
hold
honestly,
on.
she got the
it's like
kidney
if you
now,
gave it to me,
so she
like
gonna
don't
have to
tell me
take
how to
that
eat,
L.
bro.
Oh God, she gonna have to take that L, bro. Like no
Hold
matter what
on.
you can't tell her shit.
Real
She can do whatever
quick.
she wants.
It
What?
says that her kidney donor, they were thick as thieves. They met as child actors. They knew each other for
I knew they
years.
was some type of best friends on God. I wouldn't get nobody that's just an associate my kidney now. Knew
Yeah.
there was
Okay. That makes
some type
sense.
of
I mean,
connection.
but that shit mine
But I
now.
feel
I'm gonna
like
do
you
what the
can't
fuck I
police my
want.
body. You
Right.
know what I
It's
Yeah,
mean?
a wrap.
Right.
You
you
can't
should have
police
thought
me
of
and be
you should have
like,
thought about all the shit that was finna happen before you gave that bitch your kidney, dog.
If I want to drink a gallon of gasoline right now and end my life, I'm gonna do it.
Right.
You feel
we at
me?
the
But
Holy Smoke
your kidney
podcast do
gone.
not support
We do not
any of that.
support any.
Drinking
We
Yeah,
do not
gasoline and
support
trying
do
to
not
unaliving.
drink
self harm.
gasoline.
We do not
It's not
support
healthy.
any type of
Okay, all
don't
right.
support unaliving yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Don't drink. You know what
Self
I'm talking
deletion is not recommended.
about?
But anyway, that was a little. That was a real
What
quick little.
the
That was a real
Oh
quick little
man.
protein there. You know what we talking about here. So,
Yeah.
um,
Nah, bro,
Last
but
week we had a lot of fun with this designer topic, right? About him
the Vaseline.
about him going crazy
Yeah,
with the
wilding out.
Vaseline, you know what I mean, on the
Delta, right?
plane.
Yes, on
On
Delta.
Delta. But it
Yeah.
came out that Boosie on the Vlad interview, he was like, I ain't mad at designer. I know how he was feeling. I done
Mhm.
had to get one off in the plane bathroom too. You know what I
All right,
mean?
No,
Boosie,
bro.
bruh.
So like
All right,
No,
Boosie.
Boosie.
Come on,
Boosie
bruh.
At least he went to the
What?
bath. See, that's the thing though.
Yeah, yeah.
At
At
least
least
he
he
went
went
to
to
the
the bathroom,
bathroom.
dog. Yeah.
Nah,
At least he went
homeboy
to
was
the
in
bathroom.
his seat just going ham with the
I'm,
Vaseline.
I'm saying,
That
bro.
shit crazy. I feel like Boosie just be saying some shit
and,
to just get
and
the
you know
internet
what's
talking
crazy?
now.
You know what's crazy? You would think
What?
Boosie the one to be doing it and see he ain't got no decency type shit. Like
Right.
he
Right.
don't give a fuck, and he went to the bathroom. Man,
Come on, bro.
designer, hey, you down bad, bro? Diabolical.
I
Unless
don't
you
know what's
fly,
going on.
unless you fly in private, bro. Yeah, ain't no stroking it in the
Wait.
cockpit, nigga.
That was dead ass commercial.
What?
Yes.
That shit
Yeah.
crazy. I'm about to say,
Ah,
Yeah.
designer ain't got no money to be.
You can
Man, look, man,
you can do whatever you want if you fly in private. Shit.
you don't got that much money now.
If you fly in private and you want to get head while you in the air, bro, like that's all
Right.
game. But if you on commercial, bro, like you can't be doing shit like that, bro.
Yeah, that's
man.
wild.
He
That's
said they were
Getting
definitely
looking
head
at
from
the
wild.
a plane called an airhead. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey.
Hey man,
Good boy. Yeah.
what else?
Travis Scott tosses 5K to a fan at a club.
I wish I was that fan.
I don't like this. I
I'm not
don't
gonna lie,
like this. I ain't
I'm
gonna
surprised
lie.
I'm surprised he
Yeah.
didn't get jumped.
That's
I don't
I'm
like
gonna say
this. If you throw
that's
5K at a nigga in a crowd of people,
That's
you
just gonna
just
start a
made him the
riot.
biggest target, bro.
oh
You
God,
Yeah.
just
yeah,
put the biggest
for sure.
bullseye on this dude back.
For
Like,
sure.
you know what I mean? And hopefully he got out safe with that. And if he was able to do it, cool. Great.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But
Yeah.
that's a wild
You better
position
hope you
you
got your
putting
homies around
somebody
you
in.
when you was
That's
at
what
that
I'm
Travis
saying.
Scott concert.
That's a wild position to throw somebody in. You throwing
Yeah.
5K in a crowd of just
It's a
like,
walking lick.
Right.
Yeah,
come on, bro. Like,
I don't think homeboy was thinking about that when he threw that
no, he
5,000 at him.
definitely
He's
didn't.
like,
He thought,
I
he
got
was just
5K
being
on me all
lit.
the time. Got
Right.
plenty of security,
That
not
shit
worried
like
about this shit.
$5 to him. You know what I mean? So
Right.
yeah, but I'm sure he did it with good intentions. So I ain't gonna sit
Yeah,
here and
but
like,
Yeah,
I
it
know
was it was
mad
his birthday.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
mad dudes
still,
was looking at him like, yeah,
Damn,
I'm
so
gonna
let me
catch
go
him
to
at
Travis Scott. It's my birthday, Travis Scott. It's my birthday.
Hit you in the face
Waving in
with
the crowd.
5K.
Man, look. I get each and every one of y'all 1K of that hoe. My
Right.
birthday, cool. Go to that.
Blueface and Krishan Rock. In their newest development, she tries to burn down his house, which is
again.
crazy. Did she
Damn.
do it for a first
Again,
time?
that shit crazy.
I
Did
know
she do it once
she's,
before? She's
bro. I
done
know
so much shit.
she's.
Like it's.
yeah,
I
it's hard to
wouldn't
keep
doubt
I
it.
track.
don't think she's
She's
tried to
broken and
burn down the
entered.
house before though.
She just broke
Like
all the
she
glass
legit
windows
just
and
tried
shit,
to like, you know, it's
like
crazy though. What y'all
arsonist.
think about that?
What do I
That's
think
Look,
about
I
it?
don't know,
I
fool.
These
gotta.
motherfuckers crazy. Both of them are
They're
crazy.
crazy for sure. They're
Yeah, they
crazy. They're
crazy.
toxic. They shouldn't be
They
together.
crazy for sure. But it's like, I know first of all, I know y'all getting money off this publicity. So it's like,
Yeah.
I'm really, you know what I'm saying? I don't like a whole lot of line. I know that's all entertainment industry is a whole bunch of line. But like, I'm ready to see some like I think when they first got into that one fight like a while back, I thought that was genuine. But like it's like slowly, like just seeing them in and out of the hip hop space with the news of them fighting, it's like I feel like some of it just kind of I don't know. It's first of all, it's getting played out, and second of all, I think some of it they
Definitely
may be
played
lying
out.
about it. Yeah,
Definitely
they may
played out.
be, yeah. They just
I
fighting every week at this point. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like some shit could be manufactured, but I feel like a large part of it is probably just real, bro. They just
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean. But I definitely think they could definitely make some shit up. But I say this though,
Hmm.
I kind of got like a new perspective on it, bro.
Okay, enlighten
I
us.
used to just think Krishan Rock was just wilding, she crazy, no discipline, no home training. You know what I mean? It's just wilding, right? I think like this is an example of just being gaslit to the point of just insanity. You know what I
I see
mean?
what you
On
did there.
Blueface part. You know what I mean?
Mm,
You know, like
being
one
gaslit.
thing about women, you know what I mean? Like there's some crazy women out there for sure, right?
Oh,
But a
1,000,000%.
lot of times that crazy comes from like
You got to
a
be
place. You know what I'm
awakened.
saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Like, nah.
and one thing about like love dudes, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit can trigger shit for sure. And
Mm-hmm.
Blueface, I feel like is just gaslighting this woman like to
Into
holy
crashing out.
hell, and she just crashes. She don't know how to deal with it, and she crashing out. So
Yeah.
check it, right? Obviously, they're together, right?
It's
They're
marriage.
Yep.
together, like they're in a relationship, like duh, right?
Mm-hmm.
But every single chance he gets, Blueface is like denying it, shitting on her, or like, you know what I'm saying, making it
Yeah.
seem like he don't like her, don't want to be with her. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like check out
I
every
agree.
interview, every moment they're out together. I remember just a couple weeks ago, I think he was on like a shoe show or something, and they brought up Krishan Rock. There was like yo, that's your soulmate. He was like, nah, that's my cellmate. You know what I mean? That's my celly.
See,
You know what I mean?
Mm,
Like you can see like the junts with
That's
her on
so
No
mate.
Jumper, and you know the interview they did together where
mm.
he's like, I think it was Gina. Shout out Gina. She was acting like, what do you see in Krishan? Like you know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
at every opportunity, Blueface just
He's
kind of
shitting
like
on her.
shits on her. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure.
So
I feel like that's something
if you
different.
doing that in the masses, right? Like in front of everybody, but behind closed doors, you telling me this, you telling me that. We in a relationship, we doing this, we doing that. Now, you know, she pregnant with his child type thing. You know what I'm saying? But then you still going behind. You know, it's just I just feel like it's gaslighting, bro. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
It definitely
I
is.
you
feel
know what I
that.
mean. I
I
felt
can
like
see
if
that.
Blueface would just because I feel like Blueface really loved this girl. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. Remember when like the little baby thing happened? Like she had
Yeah.
met
Yeah. A
little
little bit.
baby and
Yeah.
Blueface was hot. He was like, "You meeting little baby and doing this? You know you just want to." You know what I mean? He was obviously jealous. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
but I think he just for whatever reason, it might be the tooth, could be her attitude, it could be just how other people
Yeah.
see her or whatever. He
Or it
just
could be,
don't
you know what
want
I'm
to
saying? He's
just
seeing this shit make money, so he's like, let me keep on rocking with this shit. Let me keep on doing,
Okay,
doing what I'm
okay,
doing.
okay. That's a good point. Let's
Yeah.
just say it's just for business, right? Why you
Mm-hmm.
still sleeping with her? Why you getting her pregnant? Why she living in your house? Why she, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like, why are you taking her all over the globe with you? If it's just
Yeah, I
about
mean,
business,
it
we
wouldn't.
can just
It.
act like this for the
I mean,
camera and
it
like
wouldn't
put it on
surprise me if
TV.
Blueface like mixing business and pleasure. You know what I'm saying? It
He
wouldn't surprise
might.
me at all.
He might.
So
But that could be part of the gaslighting. Cause you
yeah.
watch Krishan Rock videos, she kind of saying like, I don't know what we doing. I don't know if this is a business relationship. I don't know if this is a relationship. I
Just
don't know
going
if
with the
he
flow.
really love me. I don't know if
Mm,
like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just kind of here. He put me on, he
yeah.
put me in this position.
Yeah.
You know, everything I have right now is
A
really
girl with
because
a
of
I don't know
him. You know what I
mind
mean?
getting pregnant don't sound like a good idea to me.
You know what I'm
Just saying.
saying? Like
Bless you,
every
bro.
opportunity,
Thank
you
you.
telling her like, I don't want the baby, kill the baby, da 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 da. Like you gonna be a single mother, you know, all types of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But
That shit is wild, bro.
he's
I'm not gonna
still
lie.
going
Yeah,
behind
that shit wild as
closed
fuck.
doors.
Yeah.
Like he's still gonna lay with her. He's still gonna, you know, cuddle, all types. It's just
Yeah.
an ultimate case of gaslighting, in my opinion, man. So like they
Man.
both crazy and toxic, but I can't put it all on Krishan Rock no more,
Yeah.
bro. At a
Yeah.
certain
Yeah, for sure.
point,
It's not
like
solely her fault. I get it. They make it seem like it's her. I get that perspective. For sure.
Yeah. It's a shame. I feel like Blueface sacrificed his career for this path, bro.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
it is what it
But
is.
like the reality show, a whole bunch of drama path and shit. I feel that.
I mean, cause now I feel like Krishan's low key bigger than Blueface, bro. Like
Yeah.
Blueface
Yeah,
is only
Yeah, for sure.
known
for
like
That's a
sure.
fact.
Definitely. Yeah,
You know,
man.
she's
But
the superstar now.
speaking of domestic violence, which we don't support here at the Holy Smokes podcast,
no way.
Tory Lane's trial update. Uh I
Mm.
heard that he's dead ass gonna face like 22 years in prison.
I heard it's like 9. Like the
9?
22 is like the max, but realistically, he'll probably get
It's
like
9.
9 to 10 or
Yeah,
Yeah.
some
I
shit
don't.
like
I don't
that.
think he's gonna be in for long or like
Yeah,
for that
so
long.
he tried to get like a retrial or something like that, and it just
Folks
They
say
denied it.
weren't
hell
feeling
nah.
it.
And so
Yeah.
he's kind of stuck in the situation he's in. So
How does this work considering he's a Canadian citizen? Like, does he
You,
get
Shit,
deported?
he
he gets deported as soon
yeah,
as he
he
gets out
gets
of jail.
deported and he can't come back here no more.
But does he do those consecutive years like here or
He
there?
does them.
Like
He does them here, but then he
yeah,
gets
he did
deported.
it here.
When you
and
get
he gets
arrested,
deported immediately after?
yeah. When you see, that's the thing. When you go to other countries and say you violate a law in another country, you had to serve your time there, and then as soon as you get out, you get deported. I remember there was one scenario I
Well,
saw where
Brittany
like
Griner. But that's a
yeah.
special situation.
Well, that's a different
Mm.
That's a
situation.
different
But there was one situation where this girl had murdered her mom, and like her mom was an American citizen, but she did like 8 9 years, and I forget what country it was in. But then as soon as she got back to America, like she got locked up again. She got deported
Yeah.
from that country, and
Folks
then
was
got
waiting
locked
for her
up.
ass at the airport.
Right. Yeah, they were literally waiting to
Oh
scoop her
God.
ass up as soon as she flew back here.
Need a ride? Look now. Get in the
You know
Right.
back.
what's crazy? What's crazy is that like so man's let's say his career is done right now, right? Because he gonna serve 9 years in prison at least, and
Yeah.
then he gets out, bro. Like you dead ass can't come back to America. You're not doing any of these like festivals. You're not doing none of that. No shows here in America, which is a
He might as well
big
retire.
part of your your
Nah,
audience.
bro, we need
Yeah.
Chicks Tape 6 real quick, bro. It's a
Chicks
wrap.
Tape
He might as
6.
well
I'm gonna listen
retire,
to
bro.
it. I'm just saying, a lot of the rappers' money comes from
He gonna sound he
touring,
gonna come
You
out of
right.
jail sounding like Ja Rule.
Touring, merchandise, you know what I
touring
mean?
merchandise and stuff, but like a majority comes from
Club
touring. So hey,
shows and
let's
shit.
say, bro, like
Y'all
damn, he gonna have it bad right now.
y'all remember when Ja
He can
Rule got
still
out of jail?
go into Europe and bro.
Yeah, of course,
The
but
Ja Rule, bro. What was it, first day
That
out?
man
Was
was
that the
behind.
first day?
Yeah. Man was behind with the times
Bruh.
like a motherfucker. I was like, this shit sound old to hell.
Yeah,
Hey,
bruh.
bro.
That's funny.
All I'm
Man gonna be just
saying,
like Ja Rule, dog.
wherever Tory going to jail, bro, he need to hit up the Vibes Cartel plug, bro, because Vibes Cartel been releasing high quality
Vibes
music
Cartel,
in in jail for a very long time. So
yo,
we
Yeah,
still need
Rollo
that
just
Chicks
dropped
Tapes.
some from jail too.
Yeah, we need that Chicks Tape 6, bro. So I
You
need you to
said
figure out how
who?
to get the studio in the
Rollo.
jail cell.
Rollo.
That black ass
Follow.
nigga fool.
Yeah. Niggas
I
said
need
they
that.
wonder how Tory Hairline doing in prison.
Oof,
I
They
was not
say
gonna lie.
the
they
hair
say his hair
transplant.
gotta look crazy right now.
Oh no, I forgot about that, bro. If you don't have the maintenance, that shit just
Well,
gonna
yeah,
recede again.
he had the hair transplant, right? So
Yeah,
now
they
he
say
had
his
to
Yeah.
do
shit
some
look
special shit to his
crazy
shit.
right
He
now.
ain't. Yeah, it's a wrap for him, bro.
Yeah.
Rest in
Um,
peace, his hairline, bro.
I think we
Yes.
can kind of move on from some of these music topics. We kind of did
Alright.
Yeah,
everything we
we
could.
have been on a
Anybody?
lot of music.
All right. Yo, yeah, this robot AI motherfucker got hands, bro. Mark Zuckerberg, for all y'all that don't know,
Yes,
he's
sir.
actually a
Yeah, that
robot, but
alien ass
he
Man,
nigga
quit
fool.
talking about him, bro. Like
he won a Brazilian jiu-jitsu
he
tournament.
one
He
of
got
them.
gold and silver.
Yeah,
And I
He
saw the
one of
clip.
them.
I saw the
yeah.
clip. Yo, he could fucking
He
scrap, bro.
nice.
Not
He
striking,
nice.
obviously, because
You better
Brazilian
be able to
jiu-jitsu is
scrap.
more grappling and stuff. But yo, Mans was pulling it down. I'm like,
You better
yo,
be able to scrap.
yeah, I'm not trying to get into a fight with that man. He gonna
All that
choke
money
you
you
out.
got, man.
Imagine thinking like you just gonna beat up Mark Zuckerberg, take his wallet or some shit, and he like just hit your
Yeah,
head
he
with
fold
like the
your ass.
craziest karate.
Man, put you in the craziest armbar. Like,
That shit crazy.
That's why
Put
I'm
you in
kind
a
of happy.
pretzel knot looking ass.
I'm happy about that, bro, because I feel like low key, as a person that works in IT and tech, most people we're assumed to be like fragile and small and not
Mhm.
knowing how to defend ourselves, and I'm the complete opposite, bro. I'm like, bro, nah.
Mm.
Like
but let's
we make so much fucking money, we got a lot of shit to lose. Like, so
but,
why not take the precautive measures to be able to defend ourselves, you know?
and
Mm.
real quick, let me just say, bro. Honestly, it's good he did that shit because he just put it out there like, yo, I will fuck you up. Because we got all this news about the Cash App CEO, whatever, and the
Mm.
Oh
cryptocurrency dude,
yeah,
all
Yeah.
these
But I mean,
he
billionaires.
putting the
You
word
know what
out
I'm
like,
saying?
on
hey,
another note, all that jitsu, bruh, if a nigga got a knife fool, you ain't that shit ain't gonna work. That shit ain't
No,
gonna work
it,
like
nah,
that.
it
yeah, it
can. Yes,
will.
it can.
No,
Brazilian
it
It's
will not.
jiu-jitsu.
specifically
No,
It's
it
a
will
for
not.
gun. If
yes.
you
No,
got a gun,
no,
maybe I
Yeah,
can't
no,
do
no.
shit.
you
I'm
can
talking
disarm
about a
somebody
knife.
with a knife, bro.
You can
Yes, you
disarm
can.
somebody with a knife, fool.
Brazilian
But like,
jiu-jitsu, yes.
I'm telling you, bruh, like if somebody got a knife versus bare hands, bro, like you might want to watch. Like shit ain't that easy, bro. Like
It's not,
for
and you're
sure,
definitely
it's
gonna
not
get
that.
poked.
I think
You're
it
gonna
could
get
be
poked.
very
Not that
easy
easy.
for a nigga that's trained to against a nigga that just
I
has a knife.
disagree. I don't think it's that easy at all to disarm somebody of a knife. That
Bro,
shit,
For
like
you,
real,
maybe
real,
not.
maybe
real
not
life
for
and
you,
stuff.
I mean,
bro.
not
Watch
I
it.
mean,
you.
yeah,
Watch.
not for me. I'm talking about in general. In general, if
Nah, I
somebody
think.
is armed with a knife, bro, and you know what I'm saying, you may have some training, but it's not gonna be that easy at all, bro.
Bro,
Well, I
all you
want
gotta
you to
Like,
do
walk up
is
to a
wait for
highly
their ass
I'm
to
trained.
telling you.
swing, bro.
I want you to
I'm
go up
telling
to
you.
a
If you
highly
can
All right,
catch that
trained
first
y'all,
swing,
I don't know,
or
Brazilian
bro. I mean,
jiu-jitsu person.
once y'all get in the gym, you know what I'm saying,
Hold
practice
on, let
doing
me
that shit and do it yourself, then you know what I'm saying, I
let me
believe y'all. But
let me
at this
speak real
point,
quick. Hold on. I'm
it's like,
saying you go up against somebody who's got a black belt in Brazilian
right?
jiu-jitsu or somebody who's trained in the military.
yeah.
Somebody, you a regular person that's just trying to rob
They
them. You don't
trained in
know their
close quarter
background at
Yeah,
combat,
all.
bro.
No, wait,
but
They
look,
hold on.
trained in close
Let me
quarter
finish
combat.
this real quick. You don't know his background at all. You come up to him, hey, give me your money, bro. And he
yeah.
just real quick got you down on the ground. It's right. Like
It is
you
a
just
wrap. But look, any I guarantee you, anybody who's been trained professionally in anything will tell you to not interact with a person with a knife. Well, I'm telling
unless
you,
you
you
have
don't.
to.
Unless,
I mean,
I
yeah,
mean, of course,
of
like
course,
that's
unless you
just
have to,
civilian knowledge.
right? But I, I feel like it's too unpredictable, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro. Like if a
Bro,
knife like you don't know what he gonna do with that shit, bro. You don't know if he's trained or not. You know what I'm saying? He could be trained. You know what I'm
he could
saying?
be. He
You don't
could
never
be.
know. You know, knife is dangerous. That's why, you know what I'm saying? Police be shooting folks with knives, like, you know what I'm saying? Like instantly once they see that shit. You know what I'm
And
saying?
police shoot you without a knife. You could have
Once
a
they see
cell
the
phone,
knife, bro, the
nigga. They
police
finna
got
shoot
training,
your ass.
don't. I'm not saying they no Brazilian Brazil or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But definitely got training. They definitely pull out that strap once they see that knife.
Police will shoot
100%.
Bro,
you for some
my
Skittles,
thing
bro.
is
You
like
cut
you
the wrong
gotta.
spot, you done. No matter how much jiu-jitsu you got, no matter how much training you got.
No matter how much chakra you got,
YouTube, how
nigga.
much
Bro,
chakra you
Oh
got?
God, how much
bro,
chakra you got?
unless
No
you
that
hit a
jiu-jitsu
nigga
gonna
in
work.
the neck, bro, or in the
Oh
motherfucking
God, hit
brain
that
with that
neck
shit,
or
it's
hit
like
that tendon or something,
there's
bro.
no way,
You
bro.
down
Well,
for the
all I'm
count.
saying,
I
bro,
don't
is like
believe
you're
that.
definitely gonna get poked, but if you're a professional, you will disarm him at point.
But think about somebody with a knife and the motions that they make while trying to strike you with a knife. You
Yes.
don't think you can evade that, bro? Like a
Yeah, you
nigga
can
with a
evade. You
knife
can
is
evade
going
a
to
knife.
swing
You can evade a
and
knife, but
Like a wide swing.
I'm just
a
a firm.
wide
It's
swing,
not as
even a
easy as you
poke. Like you just,
like
I'm not saying it's easy for sure.
at
I'm just
all.
saying the nigga that's super trained in fucking martial arts
And just some
Right.
is
dude from the
going to
hood
know
trying to
how.
rob him.
Right, is
Yeah.
going to know how to disarm you. Like you know what I mean?
Because
Facts.
Yeah.
I picture a Brazilian jiu-jitsu, if you ever seen anybody do it, they are very quick, bro. All it takes is a couple maneuvers. So if a nigga poke you with a knife and he miss and lock your arm in and he drop to the ground and choke your ass out on some
Yeah.
crazy shit, I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible.
Let's say they
Sure.
even do poke you, like they hit you. You know what I'm saying? Now the knife is like, you can still grab his arm. You know what I mean? And
I'm
like,
holding it there.
now I
Yeah.
Yeah,
got
for
it.
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For
Like,
sure. For sure.
But
It's
like
possible.
Guillermo said, the most people will advise if you're dealing with somebody with a knife, run.
Not yeah, on God,
Do
run,
not
bro.
engage.
Not
But
interact with that
if you're in
motherfucker
a
at all.
situation where it's already been
You
engaged,
have
it's
no
already
choice.
on, and you have no choice,
Yeah.
I feel
And
like a person who is trained in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is well equipped to
Yeah,
choke this
because I
nigga
mean,
out.
whatever y'all saying, you know what I'm saying? You could do the same shit with a gun. He could disarm the gun, you know what I'm saying? Disarm the knife,
Well,
same
no,
thing, you know?
a
well,
gun's
the
a little
thing with a
different.
I
gun,
A
mean,
gun
bro,
is a little
a
different.
gun is
you're
different, but
never
from
supposed to walk up on
from what
somebody
y'all
with a
saying,
gun, bro.
yeah,
You're
right,
supposed
right.
to only use
From
a
what
gun from
y'all
a
saying,
distance.
you could do the same exact thing with a gun. Same
no,
exact
we're
thing.
not saying that.
No, I'm saying,
I'm
I'm
I
saying,
I,
mean,
like,
you can disarm somebody with a gun. Like,
right,
If they're
right,
close
if
right.
they're
enough.
dumb
But
like
enough
if
still,
they're
They're
close
you
close
enough.
know what I'm
enough.
saying?
That's why you're never supposed to approach somebody super close
I
with a
think of
gun.
all deadly weapons, that's a deadly weapon,
No,
period.
for sure, it's deadly. For
Period.
sure, for
I
sure.
mean, I feel
I
that,
could
but at
die.
the same time, with what you're saying, right? You're telling me they tell you to run, like Malachi just said, right? Here in New York City, there's been stabbings on the subway. Dude just come on the train, just start slashing motherfuckers, bro. Give you
Yeah,
$150. So
yeah.
what the fuck am I supposed to do? Just run? He gonna chase my ass. So the fuck? If I know how to disarm, if I'm a Brazilian jiu-jitsu
Mhm.
black belt,
black
whatever
belt.
belts they got,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck it is, right? I'm gonna try my fucking hardest. Yeah, I
Yeah.
might die, but I'm gonna die anyway if this motherfucker really trying to kill me, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, right,
you
right,
feel me?
right, you're right. You're gonna die
A gun
anyway.
is a different story. I
I
mean,
just
he
can't
ain't
see a
no
nigga
approachable.
approaching John Jones with a knife and thinking
A
like,
He's
deadly
going
weapon
you
is
down.
It's
a
know,
gonna
deadly
go
weapon.
He's
smooth.
you
going
know what I'm
down.
Y'all
saying?
seen that
Like,
video? Y'all seen that video with John Jones? Somebody breaking into his car. He ain't approached. You know what I'm saying? Man grabbed his shotgun and chased his ass. Man,
Well,
to
I
yeah,
not,
mean,
you know what I'm saying? He put the
for sure.
distraction
I'm
it's
just
immediately.
saying
optimal.
he
That's
did the
the
Yeah,
right thing in this
yeah,
situation for
optimal.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't
You know
finna.
what I'm
The
Oh,
saying?
strap.
I'm
I'm
straight
just
out.
saying
You
if
know,
you put a
mixed
nigga with a
martial
knife in
arts.
the octagon with
Yeah,
but
John Jones, I
we
don't think Brett doing much to him.
I think
yeah. A regular nigga with a knife. Yeah, I don't think he
our
doing much.
scenarios
I
are
bet John
different.
Joe get poked one time though. I
Our
bet he get poked
scenarios
one time.
our scenarios are different, bro. If John Jones is in his house and somebody breaking this shit, he not gonna be like, "Oh, I'm a motherfucking strike
Right.
master. I'm a MMA man.
Okay,
Let
but
me leave the strike. I'm gonna handle you with the hand." But
Yeah,
if John Jones is walking down the street and a nigga come up and just run up on him with a knife, and he's not in the safety of his own home, he ain't got no guns around.
he gonna pull out his strap extra quick. He not gonna. He not
And
gonna.
no, but
Man,
Right.
he
if
You're
gonna,
he's
not
caught
going
lacking,
to
right. That's what I'm saying. Like these weapons, bro. Like weapons make the war. You know, I don't know, fool.
but
Like I
that's a
understand
different scenario in and of itself
some
because you
people
talking about
cold, some people cold, some people know how to disarm. With knives are real
No,
dangerous.
for sure. They are
Yeah,
I
dangerous for
agree.
sure. That's a great point. That's a
but
Knife
great
what y'all
fights
point.
are very
talking about,
dangerous.
It's
right?
dangerous.
John Jones, of course he gonna get the gun because his body's his career. That is his like he's not gonna fight you for no reason.
No, it's not
Like
even
at
that.
all.
It's not a
Like,
fucking
are you
Enter the
breaking in my
Dragon
house?
or
I'm
like
gonna
Bruce Lee or
shoot
some
you.
shit. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like that's what you're
Mhm.
supposed to do in that
What?
situation.
I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I know how to take him down with my bare hand.
Right.
No, I got the Glock right here. I got a shotgun
Right,
right behind me, bro.
right.
Out of here.
Yeah.
Nigga just kill Billet, take out the katana, like, oh, you want war?
Right.
Start doing backflips and
Oh
shit.
god, nigga. Crazy ass fight scene in the house.
Yeah.
Bro, if I break into a house and I accidentally find out that it's John Jones' house, just kill me, bro. Like, yo, take me to
Yeah.
jail. Fuck it. I
Yeah.
was.
Um Bronny commits to USC. Shout out Bronny, you know what I
Shout out
mean?
to Bronny, bro.
Natalia Bryant as well. That was Kobe Bryant's daughter. For those who don't know, they're both going to be attending USC.
Okay.
Hopefully they hook up, have an incredible athlete baby. Imagine the genes of LeBron James and Kobe Bryant
It's kind of
together.
cold.
You
Yeah,
That's
know
I'm
what
not
kind
I'm
of
gonna
cold.
lie.
I'm
saying?
not gonna front.
That is
It's
kind
kind
of
of
nuts.
cold.
You
That
know what I
is dope.
mean?
But however, I'm just
Your man
saying,
gonna have
bro.
the blood of the black mama and the legendary LeBron James. That shit hard.
And what's that? University of Southern California?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that's where
Southern
all the
California?
rich people send their kids to school.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, bro. I hope he has a good, college career because I know he got NIL deals worth of $5
Oh
million
yeah, he
already.
lit.
Oh yeah, he
He
already got
lit.
Already.
deals.
Even though
Millionaire
he don't
many
need
times
it,
over.
he don't
Yeah.
need
He
it.
could
He's
never
already
make the NBA and be straight.
and be straight.
Yeah.
But this is what he want to do. Hey man, shout out to Bronny. I can't wait to see him get drafted and play and shit. Pops. You already know that's coming.
Yeah, yeah. And the way LeBron playing right now, he still could. He definitely gonna be able to do
I
it.
want to
So
see LeBron get back to the finals, but that's another time we'll have that topic.
yeah, hey,
Yes.
That
it might
discussion.
happen this year. We'll get to it. We'll
Facts.
get
Yeah,
Might.
to it.
right. Yes. Is that
Damn.
on the list, brother? The outcome of the game yesterday, bro. LeBron finally putting the
Oh
Warriors
yeah,
in the dirt,
they
fool.
put.
It ain't, but real quick, bro. I'm just saying, a
Yeah,
lot of people talking about the Warriors is gonna win and shit. I'm like, yo, bro, there's no way in hell LeBron letting the Warriors come back 3-1 on like he did.
God.
yeah, no.
Well,
We
ain't
knew he was
LeBron
gonna
like
have that type of game.
LeBron like the Warriors
Biggest
like
rival.
yeah, the rival, like, you know what I'm saying? He's like a
Yo,
stone. He won't let them do nothing. Like, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, nah.
saying? But really I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I don't watch much basketball, but I feel like the Warriors just need to get that's their roadblock. You know,
yeah,
LeBron right
that
there,
is.
their roadblock.
But
You
real
know?
Shit,
quick,
since
So,
like 2014, like it's
yeah,
been them and
yeah, it's
Bron,
been
like going
rolling.
back
Been
and forth.
LeBron just standing right there. You ain't getting no dubs.
and it's crazy because the Lakers wasn't playing well this season at all. Before or after the trades. But shout out Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves played his fucking ass off, and
I
Anthony
like Austin
Davis.
Reeves. He nice.
Austin Reeves is a dog,
I
bro.
like Austin Reeves.
Austin Reeves is a dog, and Lonnie
Yeah.
Walker too. Shout out Lonnie Walker.
LeBron gonna put them niggas in the dirt, nigga.
The little dirt.
Smoking on the
Elon
LaCurry.
Musk. Deleting old inactive Twitter account. How y'all feel about that?
Okay, I mean,
There's a little bit of
Yeah, that's valid.
controversy about that because basically a lot of people with dead celebrities, dead friends,
Yeah.
people that have passed away and no longer here that are only here through their old tweets or some shit that
Yeah.
people go back and look at and kind of remember him that way. There were
Yep.
people kind of sad about that, like damn,
Yeah,
like my
you
dead
know,
friend
shut
kind of
that
not gonna be here,
crybaby ass up, bro. You better screenshot them hoes and put them
Yeah.
hoes somewhere, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a business, dog. You ain't
I
got
mean,
that.
who
That
Who the
much
fuck
more.
really? Who really going through those accounts and being like, "Damn, I
Right.
missed this motherfucker," and scrolling down like
Deleted the
tweets?
I'm
account.
sure there's
Like, oh
people
my
out
god.
there. You know what I mean?
Probably. I mean, unless you knew the person personally and like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
ain't
know, a
nothing to
fan. Like
screenshot
I'm
them
sure there's
hoes.
a lot of Juice World fans going through his Twitter page. You know,
yeah,
Yeah.
and
looking at
We
goes
got one
through his
right
old
here.
tweets.
or
Got one right
XXX
here.
or Triple X.
I need to
Yeah.
screenshot them hoes, bro. Put them in the archive or something. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think if
You
they
know?
archive
I
it,
mean,
that's a good idea.
there's the
Like,
Wayback Machine. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with the technology, but it's basically a website where you can go to. It essentially is an archive of the internet. So you can literally
Mm,
go to the Wayback Machine and set it back to 2008. So you can go back and basically
Bro.
see what YouTube
damn.
and the content that basically it's just like an internet preservation tool.
no
The
Which
doubt.
internet is forever, bro.
That's kind of cold.
yeah, but
I ain't
they're
know
actually
about that.
trying
That's
to
dope.
get the fuck. They're trying to get rid of it, bro. Like it's
Ah,
really
damn.
weird. But that's the thing. Like I'm all for preservation of. Well, I think
Sound like a lot of storage.
it's very complicated.
Yeah,
Well, that too, but it's very complicated. But a lot of I think some of it has to do with copyright and like preserving like because it's not necessarily promoting piracy, right? But it is preserving um it's preserving things that are lost media because at the end of the day some of these companies don't really care about like say like companies that lose a license to a movie or some shit or they lose licenses to whatever, and we've seen this with like Marvel vs. Capcom, like the video game, and just different things. Like sometimes video game companies will make a game and they'll lose the license to it, so like the game just ceases to exist ever. So unless you have a hard copy of that game or whatever, like it's just gone. Like, but should you do we need to lose these gems, these movies, these whatever, these videos just because a license was lost? It's not saying you need to pirate it, but that's the reason they're trying to get rid of it because it's a very thin line between preservation and piracy.
Don't promote no piracy, nothing like that. But I say keep the preservation, dog. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I'm all for the preservation of the internet,
I
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
preserved a lot of
I'm
music
all
over
for
the years.
preserving things.
Right.
I
Just
preserved
imagine,
a lot of
If that's what you
albums.
want to call it. If that's what you want to call it.
I preserved a
Bruh.
lot of
Preserved.
movies.
but I mean, we kind of got off topic, but bruh, did you guys see that Elon Musk has found a new CEO?
Yeah, I was about to say he's stepping down in CEO.
Have y'all seen her?
Yeah.
Who is it?
He said that he found two good reasons.
Yeah,
Why.
this is it. I don't know if you can see. Hold up. Yeah.
I'll put it on the screen for the thing.
Yeah. But she look. Yeah, I get.
Hey,
Yo,
I see
my
the
nigga.
vision.
Look.
I see the
My
vision.
nigga Elon. Yeah, I see
Yo.
you a man of culture, Elon. I was like, hold on, I see what you doing, my nigga. I see what you doing, my nigga.
He's still gonna be involved in like a lot of the
Linda
stuff.
Yaccarino.
Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm fucking with Linda, bro.
Yeah,
She
Shorty
can,
going crazy. She ain't even start yet. She going
Say
crazy.
she's Japanese?
I don't know.
I don't know what she is, bro, but she
Nigga, her first name Linda.
Find out she North Korean.
I mean, she could be of Japanese descent.
Oh God.
Linda
You ain't
Yaccarino.
saying
Let me find out
first
Elon
name
Musk.
Yaccarino.
Linda.
Yaccarino, she's Latina, bro.
Come on, bro.
Oh, she
No,
Latina?
chill.
Okay.
Yeah.
She
She's
gotta
not
be.
Latina. She's
That's
Asian. She
Latina?
clearly
I
looks
She
like
wouldn't
a
Asian?
know.
woman.
I wouldn't
that
know.
shit,
Is it Latina?
that shit
She
crazy,
look Asian.
bro.
She look like Asian though.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Shout out
Elon,
Linda.
he got two good reasons for hiring her, bro. I see what you're doing, bro. I see what you're doing, Elon. You're not slick, bro. You're not slick.
It's alien looking man. He not sleep.
Hey, bro. You probably not. Never mind. Let me not say that.
Linda
You know
Oh.
he look like
Be
me.
familiar with
Yo,
your game, Elon Musk.
Shout out
Is
to
that her? I just
she's
looked
Italian.
up her.
She's
Yeah, I was about to
Italian.
say I just looked her up. I don't think
that's her,
who's
bro.
that Asian woman? That's not her.
That's
Because the
not
one
her,
that I
bro.
looked up looked
That's
different
not
from
her.
that picture.
That's not Linda, bro.
That's not her.
She Italian, and she
I
also
don't know
from New
who that
York.
Asian woman is, but that is
Hey,
not
bro.
Linda Yaccarino.
What she look like?
Yeah.
Hell nah.
I'm bugging.
What's her name? Linda?
Linda Yaccarino or Yacirine. I don't know.
What the hell?
She's
Oh,
60
okay.
years
Yeah, that's
old,
a white
damn
woman
near.
like
That is
Oh,
not.
I see. They AI generated.
Ah,
We
that's
got
crazy.
Yo, AI is crazy, bro.
AI is nuts. You know, it's crazy. I saw that picture too, and I was like, "Damn, okay, that's the new
I'm not gonna lie. I
CEO."
like the other picture better though.
Yeah, we clipping that for
Damn.
sure.
Yeah, Damn,
I like
AI
the other
got
picture
us. You see
better,
how
bro.
easy it is? God damn.
You see, Damian? Remember in that podcast you was talking about? No, it's not gonna get me. Look at that shit.
It ain't get me.
That shit got all of us.
We really figured out who it was though, so it really ain't get me.
Damn, bro. AI can really.
Speaking of
That's crazy, bro.
Speaking of AI, China's using AI to monitor students' focus levels in the classroom by making them wear like this sort of headband or something like that, and it's supposed to monitor your mood and how focused you are by changing colors.
Kind of green in here,
Fucking
bro.
looking like Soldier 76 over here.
Them folks be treating their citizens like slaves, bro. Like they shit sad as hell.
That's
And,
crazy.
like
I
they
ain't
be
gonna lie.
experimenting on their kids and shit. But what if they get some mysterious cancer just because y'all ain't test that shit or something? You know what I'm saying? Trying to read their brain waves and shit, and everybody get cancer in that.
You know what that sound like to me? Like
Psychopaths.
psychopaths.
Sound like
Yeah.
slavery. Yeah,
That
Shit
it
sound
do.
like
It do.
psychopaths.
Y'all watch this junk? Did y'all even
Yeah, I
watch
watched Psychopath. Yeah.
it? No, you didn't. What happened at the end?
Don't wait, hold
It
on.
was like over
Spoilers.
10 years ago,
Spoilers.
bro.
You ain't
Spoilers.
watch it.
I
Yeah,
watched
nah.
Psychopath like 10 years ago, bro, like in high
Yeah,
school. I don't remember what happened at the end. But I
that shit was
remember what it was about and shit.
I'm not gonna lie. I barely
yeah.
remember what happened
As
at the
long as
end.
you get the premise. As long as you get the premise. Yeah. But yeah,
But
that's
yeah,
exactly what I was thinking.
they already have stuff to monitor people at work to make sure they're productive and they come in smiling. And China's just every single story I hear, they move closer and closer to a psychopath type society where you're just monitored at all moments and states of your life, your mental
Everything
health,
honestly
and
by AI and all that shit.
niggas just gonna come in and fucking off you when you get too a little mentally unstable. Like, I don't know, bro. It's crazy. I ain't fucking with it, bro.
We have a
Yeah,
70% chance.
And
so imagine if like you have like ADHD or something and you just like can't stay focused or some shit. Like, how does that? What? Imagine what they're gonna do to you. Like, put
But I
class.
mean,
You know
like,
what I mean? Like,
they're gonna do what
I feel
parents
like
do and be
I don't
like,
know.
that
I
shit
feel like
don't exist.
I'm
as
not
far
gonna
as the
lie, bro.
ADHD thing go, like if a nigga got ADHD fool and a nigga say, "Hey, you do this, bro, or you go to jail and die, nigga," like they gonna do that shit. Even if they got ADHD, they gonna do that shit, 100%.
I don't believe ADHD. Well, okay, let me say this.
Yeah,
I
I'm with you, Malachi. I'm
I
with you
don't
for
believe
sure.
ADHD exists, bro. I think
I
all
already know.
kids have a hard time focusing.
Yeah,
I think there's scales to it though. I think some kids have an easier time focusing than others. But
yeah.
I just don't believe in this. Oh, you're ADHD. That's why you can't focus. Like I feel
right,
like you
right.
still have to work towards like learning how to focus. Because even at
Yeah,
work, right? Like and nowadays we have like cell phones and everything that's meant to take away our focus. So obviously it's just getting harder and harder for kids
and kids
to
ain't got no goddamn discipline, bro. That's
yeah.
why.
But I think that, it's a skill that needs to be worked on and learned. And just because you're hyper, like I was a hyper ass kid, but still when I got in
Right.
school, I just knew it was time to study and focus. It wasn't
Trying
time
to
to
lock in.
to
Yeah, one
bounce
time for all
around
the
and
extras.
Some
yeah.
folks, well, I
See,
feel
I
like
was the opposite in school, bro. Like, I could not focus on anything. I'm not saying I was ADHD or anything, but it's
Yeah,
just.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you what it was, bro. It was sitting in one spot, listening to the monotone voice of like
Of a
the
teacher.
teacher just speaking for like 30 plus minutes. It just
Right.
put me to sleep or like just,
Yeah.
kind of put me off type shit. And that's why I
Mhm.
really couldn't focus. I'd be falling asleep. Remember that class we had in high school where I'd always be falling asleep in that
Yeah, I remember, bro.
I'd
What was
just be
that? Was that
asleep, bro.
geography? Who was
Yeah, it
that?
was
Whose class?
geography. It was some type
Yeah,
of
with
geography or
was the
something like
soccer
that.
coach? I forget his name.
Yeah, yeah.
But he was always
I
beating
Man's
stayed
his
named
asleep
him
in that
soccer
junk, bro.
coach.
I know you all talking about, bro.
Oh,
Who
shit.
is that?
I
He
forget his
bald,
name, bro.
all the hell.
No, he was like a
He
young. He
wasn't
was kind
bald.
of
He was a
young,
young
right?
dude.
He
I
had to be
remember.
like 30s.
Remember he told that story where he was I think he was on a honeymoon with his wife and he got like attacked by a bear or some shit. I forget. That shit was wild.
What?
Vaguely.
Yeah. No, he said he was camping.
He sounded like he was capping a lot.
I don't know.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know.
Damn.
I actually kind of took his word. He didn't seem like he had a
He
reason
like
to
He
lie
didn't
about
seem
that.
like the type of nigga to just be out
Lie for
he
here
no
go
making
on
shit
reason.
up.
tangents a lot. Like he'll just go on like a tangent
I
about
think
I
like
feel like he
something.
did.
yeah,
Yeah.
he did. He would go on tangents a lot.
He
Yeah,
definitely always
He
used to
was the
go
high
off
school
script or
soccer
some
coach
shit.
though.
yeah. I remember I was in his class, bro, and he talking about like using more than one peat. He's like, if you use more than one of them little squares on the toilet paper, you I don't know what the fuck he was
Hell
talking about, bro.
nah.
Like that shit
Hell,
was so I
yo.
was
Yo, wait.
Yeah,
Hold on.
more than one.
no.
His point his point was that like everybody is greedy. His point was everybody is greedy, right? Because you're gonna use more than one little square on that toilet paper. But like,
Hold
it's
on,
like, bro,
bro.
like, what is up with these comparisons? He just be talking, bro. Like this shit crazy.
So is he saying everybody should use one square of toilet paper?
No, he was saying that like he was saying that everybody is greedy because everybody uses more than one little sheet of the toilet paper. Is what he was saying, or some shit like that.
Bro,
I know his
I
shit's
gotta
just
have
Bro,
more
like,
than.
bro, I swear to God, I used to come in that class. He used to just be talking like.
Hey, you know what that reminds me of? Homeboy
What?
that was on that fucking radio show talking about how he catches his shit.
Hmm?
Y'all don't
Before he
remember that?
I
Oh man,
remember
there was this
something.
video. This guy was talking about how he shits, and they were talking about like the poop falling in the toilet and the water splash your ass. And he's like, "What? Y'all don't catch it?" And they're like,
Oh,
"What?"
I think I remember.
And he's like,
Yeah.
"Y'all don't catch the shit?"
yeah.
Yeah, I
And
remember that.
I'm like, "Yo,
Yo, catching it is crazy though, bro.
Yeah,
Just put
catching
like
this shit
toilet.
is crazy.
Yeah, just put the
It's
toilet
nuts.
paper in that hoe,
I was
bro.
gonna say
Like,
that's what the
But
little.
why
little
is he
toilet
catching it?
ring thing, you know what I'm saying?
that's what I said."
What's
He
the
said that
benefit though? What's he doing when he catch it?
he
don't like
let
the
it
water to
go.
splash. He don't
He
like
don't
the
want the
water
water to
splashing his
splash.
So
toilet.
like he'll put it gently in the water.
yeah,
That's what you said.
yeah.
Like he catches it
So,
and
bro,
then
but it was
drops
funny.
gently.
It was funny because of the video, right? So they're
I
like,
guess.
they were
Bruh.
asking him, bro. They're like,
That's wild.
why are you catching the shit? And he's like, y'all don't catch the shit. So all you telling me this whole time, everybody just shit in the toilet? And she's like, yes, bro. Like, what are you on,
Yes.
bro?
It was
Yo,
really
y'all never seen that clip?
He can't be.
I've
He
seen
gotta be
that clip. I've
elevated. He
seen
gotta
that.
be
Hey,
it was
yo,
a while
roll a
ago.
clip, bro. Roll the
overseas.
It was a
clip.
while ago.
But yeah, that is crazy, bro. But at the same time, bro, that's what the toilet you can just see. That's why I don't fuck with. I don't fuck with. I forget the teacher's name. I had to look in my yearbook. But you need to use the toilet paper, or if you're in the public restroom, they have the little liners. So obviously, that's what
Yeah.
but bro, I'd be making sure I put I put a liner in the toilet and then put a liner around the junk just to make sure there is no splashback, bro.
Splash,
Yeah,
bro.
that's what them justice for, bro. Go through the
Exactly.
little paper. You know what I'm saying? Hit the toilet gently. You're supposed to kiss it on
Yeah.
the song.
Yeah, you
Right,
can't
right.
be
Water
raw
hits
dogging
you
no
after
toilet.
it fall, bro. This shit nasty. As hell.
Yeah,
That
especially if
shit
it's a
gross as
public.
hell, fool.
Ooh, if it's a
That should be
public
sad
toilet,
as hell when
I'm
it
not
happened, bro.
I'm not
You
gonna
be in
lie.
public that just splash like
Yeah, this shit. Yeah, that shit
That
not
should make
sweet.
me feel so
bro,
uncomfortable,
like
bro.
shit
Even if
water
it's in
hit
my
you.
crib, bro. Like I take a
Yeah.
shit and that shit
I'm not
happen,
gonna
I'm
lie.
like,
I be
what
trying to
the
shit
fuck?
slow. I be trying to shit slow so it don't splash, food.
Yeah.
Like you can't let that junk just shoot out.
It's
You
just
gotta
something
be
about the
slow
weight
as
of
hell.
it just hitting the water
Yeah,
and plopping. Like, I don't
yeah.
know.
bloop.
Nah, hell no.
This episode is gonna be called Bloop.
But nah, bro. I'm gonna say, you know what we really need though? What we really far in the time behind, speaking of all that shit. What is it called, Malachi? Them little water
The
The
bidets.
bidets.
Up a day.
bidets. Yeah, we need them
Yeah.
hoes. We need to adopt the bidets, bro, in
Yeah.
America.
Yeah.
Them
You
hoes,
know,
they efficient.
you know what we
They-
can do before the bidets that's a lot cheaper?
Baby wipe,
Flushable wipes.
flushable
If
wipes. Yeah,
niggas
that's
don't have flushable wipes in their
my
house,
baby wife.
man, not even
Eh,
baby wipes. They got some
no,
specifically
they have
just for
flushable wipes.
for
But
Flushable wipes? What you talking
like
about?
dude wipes, flushable wipes. Like
I'll
whenever
tell
you
Baby
you
take
real
a
wipes.
quick.
shit, like
Baby
instead of
wipes.
like wiping with dry,
Right
Yeah,
there.
look,
Flushable
flushable
wipes.
baby
I
wipes.
got those in my
Yeah.
crib
give me
too.
some
they're not
motherfucking
baby
flushable
wipes.
wipes,
They
nigga.
They're not
flushable
baby
wipes.
wipes. But yo,
It's
real
the
quick.
same shit.
I mean, it's the
Baby
same
wipes.
shit. They basically the same shit,
Come
but
on,
they
Kind
man.
not
of.
like baby
Flushable
wipes.
Yeah.
wipes, nigga.
But yo,
I
real
got these
quick.
junks
If
in
you
all
ain't got a
bathrooms.
pack of those, my nigga,
Baby, and they pick
then
the same
you
junk.
messing
Come on
up.
now. You act
No,
like
but
they
bro, listen.
just for the baby.
Because to be honest, I like the flushable wipes. I'm not going front. I do. But they say flushable. But I'm gonna tell you right now that
Not
shit
all of
fucks
them
up
are
I
your
know not
that
all of
shit.
Yeah.
them are
No,
flushable.
they're not. No. But listen, regardless if they're flushable or not, I'm gonna tell you right now, they do fuck up your plumbing eventually.
They do.
Mm.
You're
They
correct.
do. Like
Plumbers,
plumbers will tell you, like, I know it says flushable, but
but
this
it's
shit gonna
not.
fuck your plumbing up.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
Interesting.
I'll
But
pay
I
for
But
that
still
on the
use them.
back
I
end.
still use them. It's
I
not
still
my
use them
house.
too, bro.
Not my
I'm gonna
house. You
use
know what I'm
that
saying?
shit.
And I'm
them
gonna call
hoes-
them.
I'll call the
them flushable
plumber.
wipes
Hey,
really
get
for
that
the
shit out,
hoes.
nigga.
It's really for the hoes, bro,
I
honestly.
guess for the niggas too. What you
For
mean?
the- what?
Yeah.
What?
That's for the hoes.
That's for
I'm
me.
a
That's for
hoe.
my
It's for
own
me, bro.
personal
My purpose.
cleanliness, nigga.
Nah, bro. It's for the
Hell
hoes.
no.
Bro.
What?
I use the hard shit, bro. I leave the lady to sauce.
Whoa.
Hey yo,
this nigga
Hey,
wild.
yo.
Damien shit smell crazy.
Hit him with the
right
AO
now.
real quick, man. What
I hit
happened?
that hard paper, you know what I'm saying? She get the soft wet paper, you know.
No, no,
Say
I
that for
gotta
her.
use the cleanly
Yo,
wipes.
you
That's just
definitely
for me. That's for
you
me
definitely
just to
got some
know I feel
stains.
right.
right?
Mhm.
Definitely got
That's
some
why you
stains
wipe
in your
twice. You don't
underwear.
wipe once. Y'all don't wipe twice. That's why you
Bruh,
wipe twice.
sometimes, bruh,
I
if
like
you
more than
don't use a
twice.
Nah,
flushable,
bro.
sometimes
If
you
you wipe,
gotta
if
like
you
do
if
10
you wipe
times,
once,
nigga.
fool, you nasty hell, bro. You
Nigga,
gotta
hell
No,
no.
wipe
this is
back.
the tech. This is the
No,
tech, bro.
bruh. Nah.
One flushable, right? And then I
Toilet paper.
use a
Yeah.
paper towel to dry up.
To dry it off. Yeah.
Yeah, like
That's the
come on,
tech.
bro.
You know
That's
what the real tech is?
Yeah,
If you want to be for real, if we gonna get into it, my
Yo,
nigga,
we
let's
really
get into
it's
it.
like you get the toilet paper, two ply or more, preferably. Never one ply, cause one ply is
Hell yeah.
crazy.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you put the flushable wipe on top of the motherfucking toilet paper, and then you just do your shit. You know what I mean? You just wipe, and it's like a wet dry combo. You know what I mean? And of
Hey, I'm
course,
not
you
gonna
still go
say.
I feel
behind that,
so.
and you know what I mean?
What is it? I feel so emasculated if I use them little baby wipes, bro.
What you mean? Your ass is
The
clean.
fuck?
Bro,
For
you
my
rather
ass
have
to
shit
wet,
crumbs
like,
in your ass. You know what's crazy? It's like toilet paper, bro. You know, sometimes that shit be breaking off.
Oh,
y'all
You
y'all
get
be
like
Your
wiping
little
itchy,
too hard.
B2Bs in your
Y'all
shit.
be wiping too hard.
itchy booty ass nigga.
You ain't
Nah,
supposed to be
bro.
that's how
wiping
you
that
get
hard.
him. That's how you get hemorrhoid, bro.
Nah.
Supposed to wipe slow and gentle. You ain't supposed to
Hell
be
nah.
scrubbing your shit like it's dirty or something.
Nah, I gotta
You know
I
what I
gotta
mean?
get it out. I
It
ain't
is
gonna lie
dirty
to you.
though.
This
You
dude.
know, you ain't supposed to be scrubbing that shit like it's a goddamn
Oh,
That's
plate.
why
no,
you
no,
use a
no, not
baby.
like a
That's why you use
plate.
the wipes.
Flushable wipes
You
are
still
just
gentle
dumb,
with the
bro.
wipes too, bro. You don't
Look,
just.
Yeah.
this shit gonna change your life. I can't wait till you use it for the first time and you
Malachi.
like, wow,
I
this what
mean,
I've been
it's not
missing.
like I haven't used it one time. I just, I just always thought it was for the hoes.
You
So
sleep,
you'd rather
It's for the niggas too, bro.
you'd rather have a stream of water touch your
I call them hoes pussy wipes.
so you'd rather have a stream of water hit your asshole than to use a wipe.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
and the thing is, it's just because it's more environmentally friendly. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta
Nah,
waste.
hell, nah, this nigga Damian
Nah,
don't
he
give a
tried
fuck about
nah,
no
he don't get
environment.
no fuck.
Hell no.
Legit.
Get the fuck
That's
out
the
of
one
here.
reason. That's the one reason I
You're
thought
not
about
flipping that.
it, bro.
Nah.
It's because we don't need to save the trees. Food trees gives us
Nah,
oxygen.
dude, we
No,
can
less
move on, bro.
trees, more oxygen. You know what I'm saying?
I
It
like
just
how you
makes
tried to
sense.
flip that.
Bro.
Nah, bro, get out. That was my point from the jump, bro. Come
Oh
on now.
man.
I'm all for the
Okay.
bidets too,
Save the
bro.
trees.
But
Save
Yeah,
the
bidet,
trees.
that's
even
the
no.
way.
But that's the
Bidet,
thing, bro. Even if you use a bidet, you still gotta dry your asshole after you get it
yeah,
sprayed
then
anyway.
then they
You
got the
do.
dry. They got the dry little blow jump after. You know what I'm talking about?
All right.
They got that.
Yeah.
It,
I'm
it,
not.
it,
I'm
literally,
not
it
gonna
literally, like
lie,
no
bro.
homo would literally blow your ass out. No homo.
Yeah.
Yo,
I blow
that's
your back out.
crazy. That's
Wow.
nuts.
That's what it do. I said no homo, bro.
Wow.
Give it to me. I said no homo, dog.
Hey,
Grand Theft
yo.
Auto 6 costing over $1 billion to manufacture.
Said no
Jesus
homo, dog.
Christ.
It's like 3 in a row. It's like 3. Oh.
That's nuts.
But yeah. Over $1 billion to make. That's crazy. That's $1 billion game.
It's a $1
That's
billion
crazy.
game. They're gonna sell that hoe for 60.
They can
Didn't
afford it.
GTA 5 cost a lot of money to make as well?
It did.
Yeah.
But
lot.
if you,
It was like
think of-
100 million, and then
Bro,
they
they don't
made
have like a virtual strip
billions.
club in this joint. Like they missing the opportunity
But-
right here.
Oh yeah.
We got all the tech now.
I feel
We
like
got all the tech.
Well, listen,
GTA 6 at this point should be like literally like a simulation. Like I'm talking about a real, like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Shit,
as
for $1
close to a
billion,
simulation.
it better be.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree with you, bro. Because all these years that GTA 5 was out, and now you got GTA 5 RP, where they doing all this shit that you should have put into the game from the jump.
Yeah.
They got so much notes to just work off
Yeah.
of. Like that shit better
money
cost
right
$1 billion.
Yeah, that's
I
money.
have-
They know how they can get that money off that RP.
This shit
But
ain't gonna come out
let me
till
tell
what,
you
30?
something. I'm gonna tell you right now, because video games nowadays cost upwards of $75 and up now. We used to grow up and they used to be like 65. How much do y'all think GTA 6 gonna cost?
It's probably
Consumer.
gonna be 70,
You
80.
You know it's gonna come out in
80.
tiers though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's gonna be the
Yeah.
basic tier, then like the deluxe tier, and then like
I think the
super
basic tier
deluxe
is still
tier.
gonna cost like $80,
Edition.
bro.
You think so?
Yes, I
Yeah.
still think so. Look how much
$78.
fucking money they put in it. And I know they're gonna make a lot of money on microtransactions and advertising and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
But bro, still like that shit
They
gonna
probably
cost
gonna make
right.
that billion back in
GTA
like the
5
first
didn't
year.
even drop with like online. It took them like 2 months to add it, so all you could
Yeah.
really play was like story mode. So if it's in the same sort of shit, you know. That's,
And
I don't
yo,
know.
I just can't. I'm not ready for this because I know when you get that game, you're gonna be hyped up. That shit not working first week. For the first week, that shit is not gonna work.
Yeah, I mean,
shit not gonna work.
That's
I feel
like the
like
normal with
if
video games, bro.
anything,
Every
if
video game
anything,
these days.
No,
being
but
a
the first week, cause how big GTA is, bro. That
yeah,
shit not working for a whole
there's
week.
gonna be
I
so many
promise you.
people
It's gonna be
online.
hella
Yeah,
bugs.
Actually, I don't know. I have faith in. I have faith maybe
Rockstar.
for the online might have some issue. Well, it might have some issues, but the single player experience will be solid.
that
I
shit gonna
mean,
be great.
because
It's always great.
if you look at the scope of Rockstar's games, low key every GTA game gets. If you even look at GTA 4, because I watch a lot of the video game like comparison. GTA 4's physics engine and just engine in general is more realistic than shit that open world games that are dropping today. Like,
Really?
and with GTA 5, think about it. That shit came out over 10 years ago, almost 10 years ago. It's been a decade. So if you look at GTA 5 and how advanced that shit was, like the AI, or not even the AI, but the computers and like the models and how all that shit was super advanced for its time. So I feel like Rockstar is always ahead of the curve when it comes to dropping games like
Yeah,
quality
as
shit.
far as that open world genre.
Yeah, and that's why they spend so much money. Like, GTA 5 was a big ass fucking game. It cost them a shit ton of money, but they still are printing money with shark cards and online. Obviously, GTA 6 is going to be pretty much the same, and they're going to take their time with it. Plus, they have the money, bro. Like, they make so much fucking money off of GTA.
Yeah.
They've released the game. GTA 5 has come out like what, 3-4 different times. Like,
Yeah.
they made $60. I paid $60 for GTA 5
Like
at
3
least
times.
twice.
Yeah.
I
Like-
paid 65 twice as well.
I
Yeah.
only bought that whole one thing.
Actually, no, 3 times. I bought it once. I bought
They
it
got
once on the
$30
360,
for upgrade or some shit.
once on the
360,
360, once on the
Xbox One.
One, and once on the PC.
Yep. But you didn't pay
that hoe did
65 for the
come out on
PC?
the
No, not on the
360.
PC
That's
version.
crazy.
Yeah.
That shit seems so long ago, bro. That whole did come out on the
360?
360
Yeah.
and the
The
Yeah, but that was
360
towards
and
the
PS3.
end of its days, though.
Yeah,
And
I
it's
The
know.
girl
was,
told me she was 7 years old when that shit came out.
But look how beautiful of a game it is to be a
Right.
game that came out 10 years ago. Like,
Yeah.
obviously they upscaled and added
Yeah.
extra texture, high
Bro, I
definition
remember
textures
at
and
the
shit.
time that was like one of the best looking games that I was playing, bro. Like,
it was
that
amazing.
shit was
man.
amazing.
And
For
right
sure.
now you can download it on PC and put some mods on it and make that shit look even crazier. So
shit.
like,
Facts.
They had that shit photorealistic.
yeah.
We wildin', but I'm telling you, that virtual reality coming soon.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Virtual
Gonna have
reality
people
strip
wilding
clubs,
in
bro.
that
They
shit.
Shout
missing the
out Zuckerberg.
opportunity, bro.
Shout out Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Rockstar,
yeah.
sponsor the Holy Smokes podcast. We promise we will not let you down.
Yeah. Will be just as crazy as a GTA character.
God,
Okay, hold on.
In this joint.
Hold on. I ain't going that far.
Donald Trump loses his sexual assault. I put AS. It should be SA. Sexual
Look at that.
assault case. His civil
Alright,
sexual
man.
assault case, and has to pay the victim $5 million.
So it's
I mean, he ain't going to jail for it. I consider that a dub. I mean, obviously it's not, but at least he ain't in jail. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah.
Civil case, pay that little $5 million.
How
You
y'all
did
think that
it,
affects his
$5 million.
re-election chances?
I still think
Doesn't.
he's
I mean,
yeah.
I mean,
A lot
I'm
of
not. I don't know shit about politics, but I'm still voting for that nigga, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
So
Trump has one of the most. I'll have to give it to Trump. He has some of the most solid fan base as far
Fan
as like
base
his
is
president.
incredible.
His
If he was a rapper,
fan,
he'd be the biggest rapper ever.
right? I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Yeah.
Trump has the most solid backing. There ain't nothing people can do to get him out of here, bro. Like,
Nope.
I'm not gonna lie. I gotta respect it, bro. Like, niggas can be mad at me for liking Trump, but I gotta respect Trump, bro. Like, that nigga is.
And
His
it's
charisma.
really not even me about me liking Trump. It's about I just want a good, a strong leader in office, bro. I'm not saying Joe Biden's doing like a terrible job. You know what I'm saying? I just want that, that I just don't want other countries to treat us like we pussy or something just because we got
Right.
Joe Biden in office,
You want a leader that's feared by other countries.
Yeah, right. Got him walking the wrong way and shit and falling over and all that. Like, man, you might get ready to kill over, dog.
Yeah.
Okay. More politician news. Bernie Sanders wants to raise minimum wage to $18 nationwide. How y'all feel about that?
Tweaking.
It's not gonna work, bro.
Why is he tweaking? Explain.
Because
Go further.
so look, bro. Look. So I feel like I don't know. I'm not an expert of literally. I'm not really an expert of anything.
Economist.
None of us are.
But yeah, but look, it's like as far as I see it, bro, it's like every time they raise the minimum wage, bro, inflation skyrockets. And I feel like the reason that is, bro, is because these folks, these billionaires, bro, these people in power, it's a class-based system. We gotta keep the lower class at the lower class, bro. And I'm not saying, this always should be a minimum wage, but like the more what I'm saying, make that the standard, like, okay, that's what poor people are gonna make, what I'm saying, $17 an hour. So that means to be even richer, what I'm saying, the rich folks is gonna have to make even more money, what I'm saying, because it's a class-based system. Whether you like it or not, what I'm saying, there's classes, what I'm saying.
Mm,
So
I agree
it's
with that
if you
class-based
if
system.
yeah, if you make that shit $17 an hour, bruh, like the new minimum wage, like people won't even get out of bed for like $15 an hour now. You know what I'm saying? If you make 17 the standard, you know.
Shit,
So I just feel
people
like that shit gonna fuck everything up.
people already aren't working. You know,
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
the Gen Z is they
That shit
seem
wild.
very hesitant to get up and get a job. You
I
know,
mean, I go ahead.
I
no, no,
don't.
no.
I'm kind of confused on how raising minimum wage affects the higher classes.
Well, I don't. Yeah, I don't think it
It's because
necessarily.
I firmly believe that the rich want to keep people poor because that's how they get their money. They want to keep the poor people poor, bro. I'm a firm believer in that. The
Okay.
rich want to like they want to maximize their profit because like restaurants, all that shit, businesses, they could easily pay they folks, what I'm saying, $20-$30 an hour just working in that restaurant. They know they get a lot of money, bro. The McDonald's, them Chick-fil-A's, what I'm saying, all these restaurants, they get big business. They know they can pay them folks that. You know what I'm saying? You worked at Chick-fil-A, Malachi, and what the boss tell you? He said he could pay everybody paycheck in like the first
Oh yeah,
day.
off of a Saturday. Yeah, we make enough. They
Yeah.
made enough money on Saturday to basically pay everybody for in the
I'm
restaurant.
saying shit like that, and then some. You know what I'm saying? Because these folks making money, so they can afford to pay their workers, good wages.
Right.
It's all about them profits, bro. And I mean, I can't blame them because that's the way of the world. It's all about them profits.
But
So
when it,
I just,
I understand that. Like,
uh,
I understand that from a business perspective, paying people less would make profits more. I get that.
yeah, yeah,
But shit, what was I finna say?
Increasing the
Oh,
wage.
increasing the wage. Especially with inflation and stuff like that. Now, I'm no economist, but in my mind, right, when people having more money to spend,
It would
boost the
be
economy.
beneficial. It would be
yeah.
beneficial
That makes sense.
because
That makes
you
sense.
want you want people to. The problem is right during tough economic times is people don't spend as much money. Um, so we need to buy in order for our economy to thrive. People need to go out and spend money. The
Right.
problem is, I think by paying people more money, and I think right now the inflation rates and shit that we're seeing now is from those stimulus checks that we were given during the 2020. Like,
Yep.
we put so much money into the economy so quick that now we are seeing the repercussions of and it's really funny just to think about even the stimulus checks and like that's a lot of money to give people, right, from stimulus checks.
A
And
lot of people don't know what to do with $1,200.
but that's the point, bro. That's literally the thing. Like financial, even to your point, Damian, where the rich want people to stay poor. I don't even think it's through. I think it's literally through financial education, bro. Because most people, instead of accumulating assets, go out here and spend money to make other companies rich. They'll go out, let me
Yep.
buy an iPad, let me buy a MacBook. They just buy a bunch of stuff that makes them feel good, but it's not going
Finance
to.
lease.
Monetary
Yeah,
shit.
it's not going to benefit the bottom line. But the crazy thing is to be financially responsible. It's easier now to be more financially because you got YouTube, you got the internet, you got so many tools to be financially literate. I follow a bunch of financial podcasts, and I would have no clue how to invest in wealth in assets or real estate. I would have no clue how to do any of that shit if it was 1990 and I
Yep.
had to read a book about it. So
Um,
I don't know.
I kind of feel like this, right? I know in Memphis, right, at least Memphis,
Hmm.
Tennessee, can't speak for everybody else. Minimum wage is $7.25.
Yeah,
Mhm.
$7.25.
correct.
To me, as an adult, That's insane, right?
Yeah.
I could see
Yeah,
that for like
can't
maybe a
live
high
off that.
schooler or something like that, right? That has a first job, whatever. Cool. But
Mhm.
anybody that has bills or kids or
That ain't
responsibilities,
done.
725 is almost like a slap in the face. Like that's almost
Yeah,
like some
I
that's
agree.
crazy
disrespectful.
shit. I also feel like as far as like maybe not 17, but around like 15 to 17, right?
Mhm.
Nowadays is probably like the starting hourly wage for like
Yeah.
Mhm.
you
You can
know,
work at McDonald's for
sort of like a
15.
regular job,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if that's the case, I don't really see 17 being
Being
like,
too crazy.
being too crazy, you know what I mean?
I'm just
I could
afraid
definitely
that
see it
I
from like a
understand.
business perspective, like Damian
Yeah.
said, like niggas
I
want to like make
understand
as
the
much money
point
as
you're getting because
possible, but
to me, like thinking it from your perspective, I see how you think that that's not crazy. I'm just scared that that's going to do something to the economy. That's just my main. I feel like something gonna happen. You give it because it's just like from my experience, bro. Like none, I feel like nothing good happen if you just give niggas free money. You know what I'm saying? From my
it wouldn't be
experience,
Well, at
free
the same
though. You know
time,
what I
it's
mean? There's
it's
still
not free,
work
free.
and
not
You
free.
gotta
everything
Yeah,
work
yeah,
involved.
not
for it.
free money, but I say I don't know. I'm just scared something gonna happen to the economy, bro. This is my main point. This is my main point right
I
there.
mean, it's
Feel like something
already
gonna happen, dog.
shit's already gonna happen, bro. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we steadily. I know the minimum wage in Tennessee still 7.25, but I see other states, slowly raising their minimum wage, and like, look
Yeah.
at them. Look at California. Look at
It's
the
15 over here.
states, them states that raise their minimum wage. I'm
You
not
said it's
saying it's all
15 in
bad
New
over
York?
there. I'm not saying it's all bad over there, but like I be, California, I be seeing folks on the street, drugged out. You know what I'm saying? Look at how they state going. So, look at Tennessee, 725, but we kind of, I'm liking it a little bit. We kind of
Yeah.
straight, I'm not nothing wrong with New York. No hate on New York, but they probably do need a little bit more money to, sustain themselves up there. It's a little bit more expensive, but just I don't know, man. I'm just scared of the future, man. Like you raise that minimum wage, like who knows what's gonna happen, you know.
yeah, because at the end of the day, they're gonna have to raise the cost of the cost of living if they
Yeah.
raise the minimum
If
wage.
everybody know that everybody making more money, everybody gonna raise their prices. 100%.
I mean that
100%.
and your minimum
These
wage
niggas
is
making more money.
relative
Oh
to
yeah.
like the place you live. So like I just said, right? Memphis minimum wage is 725. Probably 725 because the average cost of living in Memphis isn't too high, right? But in Guillermo's case, his minimum wage would be 15 because living in New York is
Way more. Yeah.
way more expensive, than to live in Memphis. So it's gonna be
Hmm.
relative to what state you're in. Um, but I don't know. Good
But you
point,
talking
Travis.
about
Good point.
Bernie Sanders talking about national though, right?
Um, I'd assume so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd assume
Yeah,
so.
that shit scary as hell, boy. Cause it's like thinking if I had a business, bro, and I know everybody making $17 an hour, man, my price is going up like a motherfucker.
Prices would have to go up for sure.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
But
Prices would
already,
have to go up. But
yeah.
if they're already going up, I mean,
For sure. They show is, you right.
it's really just about a livable wage. I think. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Having a
Yeah.
livable wage.
Because I
Yeah.
agree. You can't
Maybe
support.
17's not the sweet spot. Maybe more 15 is the sweet spot, or
Yeah. Yeah.
14.
Maybe I say
You
if
know what I'm saying?
anything, 15 probably.
But it's,
But
it's 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 just like when you negotiate a deal, right? You never ask for the amount you
you really
think you're
want
gonna get. You know what I'm saying?
you go higher.
You
For
go
sure.
higher to try to find a ceiling. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I also I think maybe a problem that we kind of do need to solve is how to incentivize people to go back to work. Because I feel like with the new generation of kids, I don't know what the fuck happened, because we're all around 26,
I'll tell you what
27.
happened. I know exactly what happened.
Yeah, but what happened? Well, COVID, but why does, the Gen Z, why does
Yeah.
everybody want to
Oh, yeah.
be
They don't
not
want to
Working
work?
from
work
home.
because they
Yeah.
see all of the people that they look up to making money not doing
Yeah.
traditional things.
Yeah.
So they see
Right.
It's
you
like the
making money
problem
being
is,
influenced on YouTube,
yeah.
TikTok, streaming, whatever the fuck it
I feel
is,
like
right? And
everybody want to be rich nowadays. Every I mean, of course, everybody. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a rich person, but it's like I just feel like everybody's such an individualist nowadays. They see one person making more money than them, and saying they want that. It makes sense to think that way. But
I don't even think
it's
it's
like once
about
once they
money.
see that, it's like, why am I working this, this dead end ass job, when I could be doing
But
something
see,
else.
but
I
see,
don't
that's the
even think it's about people trying to make more money than the next person. I just really think as far as the question of why people might not want to work in our
Yeah.
generation, right?
I mean,
I
like
think people just
nowadays,
see it as like a waste of time now. It's just like
yeah.
I don't want to go to work and just
Nowadays, like
fucking
we
go
have
ahead, go ahead.
studied the 9 to 5 so much, you know what I'm saying? People
Right,
really figured that shit out, but not back then, you know what I'm saying? 1940s, you know what I'm saying? Having
right,
a steady job, people love that shit. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Having a steady job, you know what I'm saying? You a man with a job, bro. You was, you know what I'm saying? You was that nigga. But now it's like people nowadays see 9 to 5s like they see you a slave, dog. And, you know, sometimes you do feel like a slave. I get that. But, you know, a lot of
But
people don't
it's
see that as, you know, the way to live life, you know, nowadays,
right.
having that 9 to
well,
5.
I'm not.
Especially
I'm
when you
and
see the alternatives, all the other alternatives
Yeah.
you could do.
but
Always, yeah. How
but
much we
see,
is on the internet and shit.
that's also the kind of the gripe I have, and I'm challenging the Gen Zers and everybody here that kind of not saying you guys, but especially the Gen Zers. One, if you want to be, I feel like often that title of content creator is often. They don't realize the amount of work that actually goes into being a content creator. That is a 24/7 job. That is more work than a 9 to 5. Sure,
Right,
Yeah.
you have the freedom to work whenever you want to and
right,
make up
Yeah.
your own shit. But if you have to put in the same amount, if not more work than you would do at a 9 to 5, and you have less job security. What if you get
Yeah,
banned off of YouTube? What if you get banned off of Twitch? We've seen the shit.
right,
That literally, your career is, you get banned off of YouTube, that's just, your whole shit gone. Your whole
Yeah.
income is erased. No
right,
warning, no nothing, bro. You out of here.
You won't even get that last check, dog.
that's
And
a
they, yeah,
Once
you
they
don't
ban.
even get no, you don't get no, what is it called? Uh,
yeah.
when they lay people off
Severance
and
or
they
some
pay, you
shit.
don't get no severance package when they lay you off, nigga. They keep the rest. That last month of revenue, nigga, that's on you.
Is
We
theirs.
that's
gonna
the
get
Yeah.
some
thing
And
drinks.
that's a
too.
really good point, Malachi, because a lot of people, to Damian's point, just see people with money and just see the end result and think, okay, like they got there. I see the life they live in. I can do that too
Yeah.
without knowing
Right.
all the work and steps that people
Yeah.
had to put in. You know what I mean? And working a 9 to 5, people might see as like, oh, that's a slave shit, whatever, whatever, whatever. But
Yeah.
owning your own business, operating your own business,
That's
a
a
lot of
lot more
times
work.
is working more than
Yeah.
40 hours a
That's
week. You know what I
damn
mean? Like,
80-hour weeks, dog.
Yeah.
right?
Bro,
If you're
Like,
taking
So,
it seriously, like,
yeah, if you
and
take
want to
it
be
serious, yeah.
profitable with, you know what I
yeah.
mean? So
another
Academic says he only sleeps 3 to 5 hours a night.
that's what
Like,
I'm
but
saying.
niggas see him sitting behind the computer reacting to other shit. Like, oh, he got it easy.
Right. People just see him behind the cam, like
Yeah.
talking shit on the mic, and it's like, oh, I can do that,
not
whatever.
even like
Right.
that
But
though.
people don't even know all the hours and times and,
They
overhead
they
and,
want all the attention. They want the gain
right.
and the profit from it, but they don't want to put in that work. And
And it's
I'll tell
really
you
social
this,
media fault, bro.
and it's what Malachi said too. Like you're working
Yeah, man.
harder than you are the 9 to 5, but you're not only working harder, but you're also competing against other people who want it
Right.
just as badly, or most of the time more than you want it.
More than
You know what
you.
I'm
Right.
saying? There's some people that are willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to get to that point, and they willing to get that more than you. You're gonna be asked out. Ain't
Right.
nobody gonna tune into you.
Right.
I
You
just I
gotta be the
just
one that want to go above
this
and beyond.
generation, I guess I'm a part of that Gen Z generation. I don't know what generation I'm from, but they just underestimate the amount of works it takes to be successful, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. But
It's,
that's the thing. Like, there's nothing wrong. I just want to put the message for them, right? That there's nothing wrong with having a job as a stepping stool. Just don't
right.
see it as the end means. Don't see that I'm gonna be here for the next 20, 30 years. Just
Right.
look at it as, hey, I need to do this so I can get to the next level. Because I mean, a lot of people just think money comes out of nowhere. Like, oh shit, I'm gonna just stay at home and I'll start my YouTube channel. It's like, all right, that's cool, right? But like, not that you need the gear or equipment, but where you gonna get the equipment? You got a monitor, you got a computer. How you gonna get
You need
that? You
to
just gonna
you
be not have a job and get that?
how you gonna fund your side, you know what I'm saying, your
Yeah.
side hustle, dog.
Uh,
but you need a solid income. So
You need something stable, something secure.
yeah, no,
No,
most
and most
people don't want to
streamers
have
have
a
like jobs that they go to and like they come
yes.
stream at night or like they work at night and stream in the morning. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and those people are not sleeping at all. You know what I'm saying? It's really the
Right.
Exactly.
grind that it takes to,
Because
get to where you want
it,
to be.
right, it has to be even for me,
Sacrifice.
yeah, it has to be a sacrifice. And I have a really nice fucking job that I would never quit my job until my side hustle is paying me what my check pays me right now every
Yeah.
2 weeks. I will never quit my fucking job.
Or
Right.
even more. I
Or
mean,
more. Right.
and what
That's
it
real.
Yeah,
is that a lot of people don't want to do the time for money thing, as your main income. But at
Yeah,
the
I
same time, you
understand
need a
that. I
steady
understand that.
cash flow, and that's the
Yeah.
regular thing that you can and most people can do. right? You got a high school education, you could definitely get a 9 to 5. However, if you want this type of content creation, you want to be a YouTuber, Twitch streamer, whatever the case it is, you want to do OnlyFans, whatever the fuck. You
Yeah,
gotta
whatever.
put that time in, bro. And
That
it's
takes
you're gonna
work
have a
too.
lot of sleepless nights, bro.
Bro, even the OnlyFans shit, you know, it's all fun and games, and we always kind of joke like, "Oh, women can just
Yeah,
start an
yeah,
OnlyFans," but
yeah.
there's a
That
lot of
shit's
work that
work.
it's
goes
hard
into
work.
starting the
Yeah,
OnlyFans too. You got to put in
that's a
hella
lot of
work
marketing.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a lot
because
of marketing.
I've
Yeah,
seen some
There's
chicks.
marketing, there's creating, that's like
hmm
finding talent,
Collaborating.
that's finding good
yeah,
talent, collaborating, keeping your health checks and like getting tested every week.
right.
Right.
There's a lot of camera work, quality, like
Yep.
editing the shit. You know what I mean? Like there's a
Yep.
lot of shit that goes, and people don't know that shit. They just see
Yep.
you on
Because
camera, just getting
That shit is easy.
blasted by, you know what I mean?
it,
Like
The year
I don't
mean.
know, the
yeah, the
you're
European.
mean. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a lot of chicks on. I've seen some chicks on IG, bro. Was like, I'm finna start the OnlyFans, and they started the OnlyFans, and then they just thought it was the money was just gonna come pouring in, bro,
look.
and
And you
it
just put
don't.
your pussy up for no
And look,
reason.
even the good OnlyFans, bro, they'll send you like little private DMs. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
they'll interact with their fans. They got a what's it called, a newsletter or
Yeah.
subscribe, whatever the fuck it is. And
Yeah,
like
they should a job.
it's
They don't want to
really a
interact with them
machine.
first
You know what I
day
mean?
niggas. They don't want to be interacting with them, bro. That's a
Nah,
job, bro.
for
I
sure.
heard
Yep.
some of them got like two separate accounts too.
I mean, a lot of them have multiple accounts.
A
Like
lot
you
of them
know what
have
I mean?
managers. A lot
Yeah,
of them, a lot
some
of
of
the
them have
OnlyFans
managers.
girls
Yeah,
have male managers that actually those messages that are written out are not by the female. They're by the
Yeah,
manager who's a man who look, because honestly, let's be honest, guys, like big AO for this, right? But we know what to tell niggas
oh
to
yeah,
get them
100%.
hooked. We know
100%.
exactly what to tell us to keep us
Niggas know what
interested.
you want. You know what I'm saying?
We know exactly what to tell us.
Honest.
So it makes sense that there's a lot of, they hire managers to handle, hey, you just focus on getting hit with the you're mean, and I'm gonna write all your captions, all your everything. I got
you
all that.
focus on getting hit with the year.
Yo, Malachi, Shorty come up to you right now. Says I'll pay you the bag to write messages to niggas on my OnlyFans.
Oh
I
yeah,
got it, bro.
I do
I
that.
got
I'm on that shit.
it.
I would say I'm
I'm
on
on
that
it,
shit.
bro. I am
Yeah,
on that shit, bro. I don't give a fuck. It's almost like the same thing as like finding a sugar daddy or something. Say you got a girlfriend, and he like feet pictures and shit. Like shit, I'll be your photographer, but let's get the most 5 feet
yeah,
pics in the game, bro. Like
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
We gonna get paid. That's
we
what he's
gonna get
saying.
paid,
We
bro.
gonna
Like,
get paid.
but
Hey man.
Hey man, this some real spill, real talk, guys. How y'all
Sirs.
feel? How y'all feel?
we feel good,
Good.
bro.
It was an interesting pod
Yeah,
today, man.
yeah,
Good
that was a
part.
good part. I
Fiery
like that.
topics for sure, like we said, man. Hope y'all enjoyed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Y'all
Any
enjoyed that
last
shit.
words, comments?
Man, bro, y'all subscribe, check out the content, check out the Holy Smokes podcast. Fuck with all that shit, bro. Fuck with the Instagram, on all platforms, Twitter. I don't know about Facebook. We on Instagram. We on all of it, bro. Subscribe. You know what I'm saying? More content on the way. Content, and more content, bro. That's all I gotta
Hell
say about
yeah.
that.
Yes,
Hell
sir.
yeah. And that's it
Shout
right
out to the
there.
viewers. Shout out to everybody, for tuning in weekly, episode
Yeah,
12. It to even tune in, whether it's just like you liking the clip or you actually coming to the channel watching, subscribing, whatever. All your thoughts are appreciated. Don't be afraid to leave any constructive criticism. I've had people
yeah,
call
yeah,
me
yeah.
on my personal
Put
line
some
and give critiques and whatnot. And
Same.
What's some good critiques?
yeah.
Any critiques you can for the group or just for you? Or?
We had to take it offline, bro.
Okay,
Like
Yeah,
okay.
that's a
I'm gonna
meeting
take
type of
some,
thing.
Okay, okay.
take
We
it
ain't gonna break
offline.
the fourth wall that much.
Off
We'll-
pod.
Right,
We
right,
breaking the
right.
fourth wall. You gonna break the fifth wall, bro.
Yeah, right.
One thing I wanted to say about the soundboard shits, because the last 2 episodes, you may have noticed our clips have sounds in them, like sound
We never
effects,
addressed that.
and the actual long form content videos on YouTube do not. You know what I mean? And we're working on that, so be patient, whores. So
Yep. It should be this episode should this episode should have them. We'll see if I set up everything correctly, it should. But
yep. All right, niggas.
right, peace out, everybody. Thank you guys.
Appreciate y'all, man. Deuces.
I'm dumb as